But I mean, games like this right here, when you play a defense that's for real, I mean, yeah, that could go in any way.
The best unit on their team is the offensive line. You didn't even mention that. You're talking about the receivers and shit.
But I said in general. I was talking about
Swift.
Like everything.
Swift wasn't even there last year. So
First of all, I wasn't even just talking about the offense. I was talking about the team in general, the defense as well.
You said the weapons around him. You said the weapons around him. You said
I didn't mention Swift. I didn't say the receivers.
You said the weapons around him. The only guy you mentioned specifically was AJ Brown, but you said the words "the weapons around him." You said this, bro. Like if everybody can tell you
his offense and his defense. Period. Top to bottom, they have the best constructed roster in the NFL right now. Now, you said Swift wasn't there last year. Okay, but Miles Sanders was. And they still were able to do what they did.
The original question is, what are the deficiencies that he has to clean up? All right, and then you said it's passing IQ or something. And now we talking about the entire team. So let's back up.
No, because I know what you're trying to. All right, what up? Welcome to the All Grind Sports Show, where we are politically incorrect. I go by the name of JC. As y'all can see, it looks a lot different this week, man. Now I got my brothers here to back me up and talk our spit today, man, about all the madness this weekend. So love to see y'all again. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Again, man, thank y'all for tuning in the way y'all have been, continuing to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with us, and we appreciate that. So this is episode 72 that we about to put in the books, man. Let's get right into the spits. First, we got my guy, man, my OG, one of my biggest mentors, my guy, Daryl Dunnan, a.k.a. the Big Ragu in the building. Fresh off vacay.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Then we got my youngin from the Soul Icy gang, tatted like a biker gang. My guy Andre, the sports junkie.
What's going on, man? You know it's Podcast Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you got to give us one. And then we got my bro who shouldn't be as depressed over there. You know what I'm saying? It's, should be some light in the tunnel. But we got my guy, the superstar, Isaiah Anthony of the Ant Hill Productions. What's going on,
man? What's going on, man? Another day, another day.
We still in the dirty South right now, right?
No, I'm back out west.
Oh, you back home?
Yeah, I'm back out west. I was pleased with Sunday, but still some things I would like to see better. But hey, I'll take it. I guess there is a little bit of light at the end of this tunnel, just a little bit.
And then we got a familiar, unfamiliar, look what the wind blew in. Guess that y'all been hearing me say for weeks. Nigga can run, but he can't hide. And he done finally made his way back. My guy, the great.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this guy to come back.
My guy, Jay Will Sports, man. What up? Welcome back, my brother.
What's good?
What's going on, Jay Will?
What's new in your life, man?
I'm not gonna say my Gators finna win the East, but they looking in an all right position right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
This week, y'all. It's a weak division, so I'm not.
Wow, that's what we doing. Okay,
you talking about college or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
He like Ole Miss. I like Florida Gators. Both in the SEC. He had a lot to say at the beginning of this season. So
5-1.
Hey, I'll take
far with what Isaiah, the record he gave y'all when y'all did y'all prediction on that. I'm
just saying.
Sound about right.
5-2 right now. I could have sworn he said something like we won't have 4 or 5 wins this year. That's what I was calling.
He did say that. I remember that.
We're gonna let it rock.
That's still bad. It's just the division is
He also said y'all ain't played nobody, so
I mean, we played Tennessee.
They got the win
them.
over Tennessee. I didn't say that. They got the win over Tennessee though. I'll give them credit for that.
I ain't gonna
That's it.
lie. We got a bye week this week, and then we go into the quote unquote monster of Georgia. So we'll see how that goes. Somebody
are y'all still as scared of Georgia now as y'all were 3-4 weeks ago when y'all was talking about them?
I'm not as scared as 24 hours ago since Brock Bowers is out, but
Yeah, I just saw that.
That's
I mean,
unfortunate.
They showed if they don't start fast, then you might have some action at hanging around. But other than that,
The last 2 years, like the defense seemed unbeatable. Like you're not scoring on that defense, and their offense can do just enough damage with between their running backs, receiver, and all their athletes. Quarterback doesn't have to do much, but it doesn't seem like they had an unbeatable team this year. So, I mean, we saw Auburn get pretty close. Who did they just play this past week?
Vanderbilt, they weren't even
Yeah.
just that great against Vanderbilt. So
Yeah, they didn't look great against Vanderbilt either. So we'll see.
And before we get cracking, man, shout out to Ragu. It looked like he finna be a true blue professional and have us all looking like lazy niggas today. So, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my guy over there. Looking like he in the studio. You know what I'm saying? We over here chilling.
I'm chilling.
I see you. Let's get into it, man. Thursday
I'm gonna
night
send
football.
you a photo of my shit, JC.
You said what?
I'm gonna send you a photo of my setup.
Oh yeah, that's a
Take
bet.
a picture of that shit.
Let's get into some Thursday night football, man. Denver and Kansas City. What's our takeaways? if there is a takeaway.
It was a tough watch, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it was a tough
I'm not
watch.
gonna lie. I didn't get all the way.
I mean, how many more times is we gonna see Taylor Swift on our screen every time she had a game, though? Is what I want.
Yeah, that makes it tough too.
I-
That shit makes it tough too. But the Denver's just not a good team, bro.
it's very depressing over there this year. Like it's a very depressing team. I've never seen it. I feel like they've run out of confidence. They just playing week by week. They already playing like they just want the season to be over with. It's just looking bad. I don't see any hope. For that.
Have Russ and Sean Payton pulled like the ultimate heist we've seen in like sports history right now?
But when you say heist, what you mean? Like they fooled us all?
Fool Daisy, like you sitting at 1-5 after calling the last nigga the worst coach ever. You niggas been calling yourself a quarterback away for 4-5 seasons straight. I mean,
Well,
More
shit,
than
I think you
you're
answered your own question.
I mean,
And
you
I
know,
think
you guys
one
are
thing-
privy to more football history than I would be. So, you know, I'm asking if I'm missing something.
As far as expectations, yeah, they've taken a dump so far, bro. Let's be honest.
And I think, and two, if you notice, Denver that night, they went 1 for 1 in the red zone. So now, they did finish 100%, but the problem is,
You got to
bro,
get past
you
that
can't
logo in the
get to
first
the
half
red
of
zone
plays.
in 60 minutes. Bro, you have 60 minutes, 60, and you only went to the red zone once. Granted, you were successful, but one red zone trip is not going to win you many
And it ain't like
games.
you played some like overly super great defense and nothing like that. Like,
No.
Only the Super Bowl champs.
Good this shit up. I'm not gonna lie. The Chiefs defense.
Only the Super Bowl champs.
I feel it, but it's worse out there, is what I'm saying.
I mean, Russell Wilson didn't even throw for over 100 yards. Jerry Judy didn't even go for over 15 reception yards. So I mean,
Exactly.
Jerry Judy. I love the thing with him and Steve Smith.
Yeah, I love I love that.
Anybody want Jerry McDrops right now?
I got him too in a league. If anybody wants him, please.
I'm surprised you even put a Bronco on your roster.
It fucking happens every time, bro. Whenever I do it,
Sometimes you just
it
got
doesn't go right, bro. Every
Because
time.
you ain't got no business having them in the first place. That's why.
You so right about that. You so right about that. That's my bad. I don't know. I mean, you get desperate. Shit, you get desperate.
Yeah, and them later rounds, eventually you gotta pick them because you're there.
The time is ticking away and shit, and you like, give me somebody. Fuck. Oh, this dude went to Alabama. Fuck it.
Hey, you really do that sometimes in the draft, though.
Fuck it. The time is running down and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, trust me, I've been there. Okay, well, from the gist of all y'all, it seems like y'all don't want to spend too much time on that. So we will.
Like Raccoon said, this is not a good team, bro. This is not a good team. Denver is not a good team right now.
Yeah, and you're right. Talking about Denver, kind of like beating a dead horse at this point. We've been doing it for 2 years straight.
Yeah, sell off, ship off all the assets that you pretty much got.
Get your shit together.
And then go for the
I'm
tank.
talking shit.
I mean, as Raiders fans, y'all should love this.
Fucking 7-0 against them guys the last 7 ball games.
But
they haven't beaten the Chiefs in what? Like it said, like 15 games or some shit like that.
But hold on, what did I say though? I told you we are gonna at least sweep the Broncos. We are going to sweep.
You did say that. You did say that, and I don't remember if I did or not. But I might have gave you a little resistance on that.
We just might mess around and get more than the 5. We might, but 2 of them wins was definitely gonna be.
You said Denver for sure.
We on pace to beat my prediction, but
I'll be surprised.
I told you, even with
Denver was part of it.
Even Dubre, as the only Raider fan who didn't have, the expectations that y'all did last year. That was still his last straw. Like, no, that's where I draw the line. The Broncos, like, we gonna be better than that. No. But I'm not saying 13 wins and all that shit, but yeah, we gonna be better than them niggas.
Right.
And y'all were.
Surprisingly enough.
Despite how bad y'all still were better than them. Let's go to London. Baltimore and Tennessee.
Oh, Tannehill looked really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's time for him to. Honestly, it's time for.
That's another heist that we've witnessed. I guess you could say.
Well, at least it's really a heist though. Like he only gave us one.
No, you got carried by AJ Brown, and you being exposed right now.
I mean, it's Ryan Tannehill. We all remember his Miami Dolphins days. Like he just wasn't that good.
That's what I'm saying. Tennessee got Fugazi because of that AJ Brown and Derrick Henry split.
Did they really though?
And that's wild.
Did they really though? It was more so Tennessee's fault for letting AJ Brown go.
Right? Yeah.
That's fair.
You pay the guy. Look what they end up doing. They end up going to get like DeAndre Hopkins, like I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, let's be respectful.
Yeah, but he not the DeAndre. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm not gonna be.
We know what you're saying, Mike.
Yeah, because
I get you.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. This man.
I mean, they say Tennessee is where they go to die, man. I mean, it's looking like it got some validity
in the off season. I mean, this ship is going down fast. I mean,
and we've all said it like multiple times too, even before today, that Ryan Tannehill was just never the guy. And to make the situation worse, this man went 8 for 16 for 76 yards. Like it's.
Yeah, that's atrocious.
I don't know. When is enough, right?
He was never really that good. And as he's gotten older, he's gotten worse.
But I think what also is bad is I don't think the Titans feel comfortable in their quarterback room right now either, because I feel like they don't even like Malik Willis as it is. And like I'm waiting for them to give Will Levis a chance, but he's still just kind of waiting on
Will Levis.
Yeah, I feel like they
probably feel like that nigga ain't it from what they see in the practice.
I would have just
like you ain't gonna be no better than Tannehill, so have it.
If Vrabel doesn't like Malik for whatever reason, you can see it.
Well, Malik, we know what it is with Malik. We seen that. They gave that nigga a chance.
I would in
preseason.
I kind of knew what was going to happen.
They gave him a chance in preseason
last year.
During
you watch the games?
Yeah, man, that wasn't no real. That was garbage. All that was garbage time. The whole game, all of those games were garbage time. They were already out of it.
Nigga, he was the garbage time. What you mean? He should have been lighting it up then. He was the garbage time.
And then they go and get Will Levis, and he can't even beat out Malik. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't speak to what's going on with that. They just must not see something. I don't know. But I know we saw Malik.
Yeah,
And I'm not saying Malik is done, but I'm saying like he ain't seen nothing crazy enough to be like, oh, throw him back in there. Like,
yeah,
I don't think it make a difference really.
I just don't think they got their quarterback in Tennessee.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Until they do,
That quarterback room is horrid right now.
and until they do get a quarterback, they'll never be able to elevate.
Mister, give the young QBs a chance.
Because they
It's
on the
called
low,
the QB
on the
room
low,
horrid.
Tennessee has had like a win now, quarterback away type of team. On the low, they just can't seem to get that,
Because they got Derrick
get
Henry.
that part right.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie. It's hard to tackle Derrick Henry when it's 45, 30 degrees out. And he done got that bitch 25 times already.
Because to me, you give Tennessee a quarterback, they beat Cincinnati a couple years ago on that Super Bowl run. They easily win that game.
I mean, they were easily on the AFC South too. Like, no question about that.
Oh yeah, for sure,
All right.
for sure.
man.
I don't know about
All right.
These past few years, they definitely.
Nigga, what they lost literally by a field goal because Tannehill couldn't do split.
Yeah.
What y'all mean? Y'all felt like y'all had a chance and y'all was a touchdown away. That's the same playoff run.
I mean, last year I felt like we was a quarterback away from being the same thing, but sadly we ended up with Matt Ryan, and so how that explains.
I got some shit to say about that guy too. I'm gonna wait till we get to his game. We gonna settle this shit once and for all.
Yeah, way to take care of business in London, Lamar, and we'll move to the next one.
Yeah, 21-30.
Oh, but hold on. I forgot.
Talk about this guy.
So hold on. What? So my thing is, what games are these analysts watching where they're saying you need more out of Lamar? This, that, and the third. Like, bro, he can't catch the football. Like,
Are you hearing that? You're hearing that? All right, so let me say this. He had a bad interception in the game, okay? Now, you're hearing some rumblings of some what? Otherwise, he played a good football game. I'm not gonna say he was out there, played a fantastic game or nothing, but he played a good game. Besides despite the bad interception that he threw that almost went back to the house.
Yeah, I just don't really get it. I mean, it's his first year under a new coordinator, so you gotta get comfortable with that. But then with the drops as well, like that just makes it hard. That just makes it absolutely hard.
Yeah, for sure.
I just don't understand why Odell they're still trying to make it seem like he's got something left in him. Like I don't understand why Baltimore picked him up, honestly. But
Thinking he was going to be that guy again.
Are they paying him? What are they paying him? We gotta research that. They're probably,
I mean, it wasn't much.
It's a win-win deal for
Well,
them.
I mean, it's a lot for us, but in NFL terms.
well, honestly, I guess like I think they said in the offseason, like Lamar Jackson did want Odell to kind of hop on board, and that kind of gave him a little hope to resign with the Ravens. So I mean, in that way, I guess.
I mean, I don't blame him. Like, damn, do something. Give me something. God damn.
This man,
I'm supposed to just carry C and D list receivers all year, every year. I can't get one nigga. And I'm not saying Odell is still that, but at least try. Damn.
I mean, I agree.
Make an effort. This man only had 9 just through this season alone. He has 9 catches for $113.
Been hurt too.
Yeah, he ain't been playing.
We
like
don't
that
need to be
either.
talking about him. He
I
ain't
mean,
worth
Zay is showing some flashes, but
Right
man,
now,
like it seems like Lamar in the same position he's always been with them, man. Same split. They got to
He'll
get
get
this
all the
guy a
blame.
true receiver one.
Then he's gonna get 100% of the blame though.
All these counter all these counter quarterbacks y'all be talking about that's ahead of him, from Jalen to Burrow and even Mahomes, like they all got like a one,
go,
you know what I'm
Richard,
saying? That type of
fucking
guy.
He said Jalen first.
The niggas don't be putting Jalen over Lamar.
No, that's just something about you and Jalen, though.
Why are you so damn sensitive about Jalen? God damn. You know, I was low key even thinking about that before I even came in here. Like, you hella touchy, but you said
you know
that's a
something.
Lamar.
There's something there.
Hold on.
There's something there, bro.
It's the something there is that we don't view him the exact same way. But I'm also like, you look at it as it has to be one or the other. Either, you know what I'm saying, you hate the guy or you love the guy. It could be like, I like the guy, but there's some things I see that needs to be tuned up. But you don't like that. You said your spit is a Lamar and Deshaun Stan account. You might need to add Jalen in that spit the way you be, the way you jump up every time the man's name is mentioned.
Check.
Goodness.
I'll accept that.
So
we got the triple stand.
Panthers and Miami.
So slow start by Miami, kept it interesting. I guess
14-0.
How the hell you go like 28 unanswered?
It's almost like the league called and said, "Hey, Miami." So
bro,
enough of this spit.
Let's keep
Bro,
the viewership.
That was Vegas real quick. Vegas had some shit going on that first couple quarters.
And what's funny was watching that game when Carolina went up 14-0. I was like, oh, they gonna try and do something today. And then I turned it, only turned it for like 20 minutes, came back and they're already up. I was like, what the how?
Man.
But real quick, I just want to say Miami and Tua, the defense that they've been really doing their part these last couple weeks.
And I gotta say,
again, still no Ramsey yet.
I gotta say also, and I already said this several shows ago, but your boy was wrong about Coach McDaniels, man. He is fantastic.
Okay. Is this I wasn't familiar with your game?
I wasn't familiar with his coaching at all. I
remember you was hard
going to be able to reach
they hired
these players and shit at all, bro. They love this guy, man.
Yeah.
Are we ready to say that Tyreek Hill?
He's a unique kind of coach too. His coaching style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we ready to call Hill the best wide receiver in the league?
No, he plays for the Raiders. Best wide receiver plays for the Raiders.
I mean, I'm just trying to see thoughts on that because it just seems like he's just been having a great season so far.
Yeah, no, it's still 17. We'll let you know.
It's close, man.
Bryce showed why you got to be careful with guys, man. You know, he looked a little better Sunday. I felt like it's one of them games where it's like, okay, I might have saw something. You know what I mean? I still obviously CJ looks like the guy over him right now, but like I feel like I saw something. And then again, like that line that he's behind, you know what I mean? It's like how much can somebody do, especially at his size?
Saying it for Bryce, but I'm placing the blame on Coach Frank Reich right now. He's not playing to the kid's strength.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. And we'll get to that in a second, but it's almost kind of like a rerun with Justin Fields in Chicago, but that's another story. I'm just saying Bryce Young you have to have a skill set for these guys. You can't just expect them to get this down instantly, or, if they're a mobile quarterback, tell them you have to stay here, and they don't operate. They don't win games like that. It's difficult.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Bryce right now is better suited playing a little bit of fast pace. Get the game going. I even seen him like trying to tell the coaching staff to let's go faster, like 2 different games. So Frank Reich is headed in not a good direction. I'm not gonna call it yet. I'm not gonna call it yet.
Give him a game plan.
He's not headed in a good direction as far as keeping his job.
Why do you think Indy got rid of him? I mean, he's just not
Thank you. I think you just answered my question. I mean, you just spoke on what I was. Yeah.
Trying to say.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I think Indy could have had. See, shit gets complicated, bro. Indy could have had Purdy. You feel me? But Frank didn't want him. I got
Purdy
info
would
on
not.
that.
Purdy would not be doing this in Indiana. Let's stop it.
Hey, man, not
Stop
under
it.
Frank Reich for sure. Yeah.
But with that roster, I mean, that offense we got, I don't know about that. But
And then he comes in, he's got Bryce, who's even smaller than Purdy. And Purdy's not a big guy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
get it together, Frank.
Because if not, it's like you said, you're not
That's
going to
that's
call
the
it
that's
yet,
the last
but
winless team in the NFL right now too, right?
Hey, Frank, you just heard what JC said. So
check on him.
get your shit together, man.
help Bryce Young. Don't kill his career.
Yeah, for
Right,
sure.
exactly.
Sure.
And his confidence. You feel me? Don't kill his shit before it gets going. But we getting at that point of spending.
Because I'm sure he see, the guy he was compared to all this time over there in Houston. I'm sure he sees that going on. So, you're right. That can mentally start to F with you.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's in a better position though. You know what I'm saying? It's not just player for player always necessarily.
You said it's better coaching in Texas, in Houston. Is that what you said?
That's not what I said.
Oh.
I said, just all in all, having better things aligned for you. You know what I'm saying? Like for one, that line. I mean, we can start there. I'm definitely saying that. That
I
line,
think the
100%.
rookie coach in Houston is doing a fantastic job.
I don't understand. I don't understand these organizations who are so hell bent on getting these top quarterbacks and not fixing the line first before you throw them out there. Like, I don't see how you guys don't prioritize that just as much, if not more. All you're gonna do is trash the guy's career.
Do it in the same draft a lot of the times. Because you can't do it in the same draft a lot of times.
That's true, but don't put him out there yet. Then we haven't seen a gang of top guys sit on the bench a year or two until they got that right, or just let them soak up game from whoever they behind. Houston had, they took care of the line first. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Did they? They did that?
I'm not saying it's, well, yeah, like it's not 100%, but like it's way better than Carolina's fit. They paid some of their guys on there already.
most of those Texans O-line guys have been like out. Like when we played Texas, they had like third stringers out there, and Stroud was still killing us somehow. So like,
I'm not saying Stroud not like that. I'm just saying like that. I've seen an attempt with them far more than Carolina.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of just referring back to the Texans O-line. So,
Yeah,
It's another McDaniels, right? This guy that's with DeMeco Ryans was with McDaniels too, right? And McDaniel, in San Francisco as well, coaching offense, right? We'll research that. I'll research that.
well, we can go to just straddling along to the Houston game. We'll go New Orleans and Houston.
I'm honestly excited to see where Stroud is heading. And like JC said, their line isn't.
I caught that spit early, nigga. I'm taking credit.
I
told y'all niggas, I said, hey, I seen something right there.
Yeah, you did. But I think like you just already, you already made a point on it. Like they took care of that line first, and it's giving CJ Stroud a time, it's giving him time to go through his progressions, find the receiver. If he can't, then he'll tuck and run it or throw it away. So I think a great job by the coaching staff.
So I want to say
Frank
this.
Wright. My
Isaiah,
bad. Frank
I
Reich.
hope you hear me, Isaiah. I'm coming through clearly. I'm glad you brought this game up, JC. I watched this game, and
I think I know where this is going.
Derek Carr, look at me, bro. You're not that guy. You
Woo-wee.
are not that guy, bro. Great guy, love you and all that, man, but fuck out of here, bro.
Sheesh.
And that's really all I got to say about the game.
Yeah, Derek looks very, 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 very pedestrian in his starts with the New Orleans Saints.
Look like he put up some numbers though.
Hey, JC, remember we talked about that? Remember
we did.
talked about
We
that?
just had that conversation. Yep.
Exactly,
just had
bro.
that. That's what he did.
That's it right there. That's the guy right there. That's the guy that puts up that.
You're right. You're right. I remember that's literally why Dak. Remember Dak had that super great season with all them great numbers that one time. That was literally what he was doing that whole season. So you're right.
He threw for 400 like 2-3 games.
Yeah.
3-4 games. Yeah.
And you'd be like, damn, you did that.
Yeah, that'll happen. Now, he'll get 1 to 2 games like that. It'll boost his stats. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, no, Carr, watching it objectively where I don't care about the my heart's not in it at all. I'm just watching the game.
yeah.
He's just not good, bro. If the guy's wide open and the read is there, whatever, he makes the throw, but he's not gonna win you
Man, you don't know how many times Isaiah came on here and said that last season. What you just said right now. You do not know how many times Isaiah said that, Smith. That's hilarious. Like, you can go back and catch it. He uttered them same exact words nearly weekly last year. Especially, you can imagine how much worse it was because he had a Devontae Adams at the time.
Like,
Eric Carr, you are not that guy.
But you were one of his apologists last season. Hold on.
I know.
I know. God.
I know. I was.
My thing I will say is
I fucked with him.
what I will say is I don't know how McDaniels wants this offense ran because we've been through 2 different quarterbacks now. And you can get what I will say is I don't think that Derek Carr was the guy to get us to the promised land, you know what I'm saying, Super Bowl aspiration type team. But I will say that you can have worse off than him. And he ain't no worse than Jimmy G is right now. And both offenses has looked very pedestrian, very regular, you know what I'm saying? Couple spurts here and there where you like, oh, okay, this could be a decent offense. Then you go back to the same old shit. Like, but we'll get to that in a moment.
We're not on the Raider game. I said,
You really want to get to that game?
Yeah, I'm sorry. New Orleans and Texans.
I mean, hold on. Where's the lie though? Is what I want to know from y'all.
oh, thank God it was a
Oh,
lie.
all right.
Just getting into a different thing. Yeah, that's all.
So New Orleans and the Texans. CJ's looked good this entire season. The D'Amico Ryan and his coaching staff are playing to his strengths. Unlike
Hold on, Isaiah. To think that Carolina jumped over him and like traded their picks and all that shit to go get somebody over him.
Yeah, what I will say is
crazy to look at now.
If it is true that the Raiders tried to jump ahead in the draft to get him, CJ Stroud.
They should have did that shit.
They just didn't have the package.
They did do that. Chicago said
I'll give Ziegler a little pat on the back there. At least
they did do that, Isaiah. That was kind of like knowledge then. They did do that.
At least you tried. If we would have had CJ and he playing like this, but hey, shout out CJ Stroud. He might be the
that would have been. Yeah, imagine if y'all would have had CJ last year.
Don't start, please. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. Shout out CJ Stroud, man. Probably gonna win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Probably.
And it's so cool too because it
Hold
seems
on,
like
hold on. Nigga, respect Kyron Williams and respect Puka, nigga.
No disrespect.
First
but
of all,
look at that.
we not just gonna scroll past that.
Yeah.
I'm not-
Go ahead,
I'm
sports
not-
junkie.
We're
But I
talking
think
about the Texans though right now, so that's why he mentioned CJ.
Yeah, but he
So,
mentioned an award for
No,
the
and
entire
then-
league. So I'm just
And
saying.
then when we talk about the Lambs, you can mention those guys.
Thank you, Ragu.
I mean the Rams. My bad, because I don't want you saying bad shit about the Raiders. So my bad, the Rams.
I'll say it. The Lambs, nigga.
Hey, I beat up on y'all enough last year. You feel me? Y'all got it.
Yeah, that's all right, nigga.
What's up with y'all boy
I was just gonna
Singletary,
say-
man? I mean, not Singletary. Damian Pierce.
I don't know, man.
I thought we saw something last year.
So we
That
did.
sounds like a man that picked him on his fantasy team.
Yes, absolutely. Well, no, it's not a man that picked him. It's a man that just traded for him,
Oh,
but traded for him in mind of what could be. So,
hey, well, good luck with that.
I mean, he ain't a top. Not it was an affordable.
What'd you give up for him?
Miles Sanders.
That's nothing.
And,
Yeah.
I understand your frustration.
It's an affordable
with Miles
trade.
because I have him too, but I'm not giving up on Miles in the whole. It's really because they don't really fear Bryce,
Right.
so they stack in the box. So who is benefit from that is stealing.
Yes, absolutely. I thought them first couple of games was a fluke. He looking like I don't even think I remember him playing like this when he was in his prime in Minnesota. He was balling, but like this nigga getting like $130 a game type spit right now.
Yeah, that's what Prime Thielen could get
It
you.
was like that, like the year before Stephon came. Then it was him and Steph kind of was like that. Then his kind of production kind of fell off. But no, he's legit. He's legitimate.
And then I thought it was just like a white on white connection when Dalton was up in there, but he doing the same spit with Lil Bryce.
Bryce likes him too. He gets open. Shit, receivers like guys that get open.
That is crazy.
It's crazy coming from the nigga who said Stafford need to pass to somebody of a darker skin complexion.
I mean,
That's coming from you.
I mean, Cup gone so that he found Puka Nuka. You know what I'm saying? So,
And then, hey, I will say this, Isaiah. The last time you was here, you closed out the show saying, "Nigga, as soon as Coop get back, that nigga ain't finna see that shit." And it wasn't immediate, but it's looking like it's definitely trending back towards that.
I told you.
I saw the game. I was watching the
I
Rams.
told you. Cup finna see 20 targets a game, boy. I told you, my boy.
But let's go. We ain't on that game yet. Washington and Atlanta.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Washington. I don't know if y'all saw my story or not, but did you see someone with a Washington Commanders phone over the coach, and every movement he made, it looked like he was recording his playbook?
Nah,
I got the screenshot of it, but I don't know if it was like all of that. Like,
Yeah, I don't think it was either, but if it was, shout out to them.
no shout out for y'all boy Sam Howell.
I was gonna say put some respect on Sam.
Oh, all
man.
right.
Yeah, I sure
Y'all been up and down with the guy all year, so I just wanted to hear what y'all had to say this week.
He was looking.
I told y'all Sam was a guy.
Yeah, he was looking like.
Okay, slow your roll. Slow your roll.
Y'all put some respect on Sam name. Man.
He was looking like an NFL QB today. I mean, not today, Sunday. My bad.
Ritter, any thoughts?
One of the worst quarterbacks in the league.
I saw a couple
God
good throws.
dang.
Maybe they were lucky.
Hold on.
But he's not play. Well, JC, you got to
damn.
understand he's not playing like
I was not
that
ready,
good.
bro.
Dre. There ain't even nothing need to be said. One of the worst quarterbacks in the league.
Wow.
That's all that needs to be said.
Wow.
I mean, the stats.
We're
probably
going there,
different.
Isaiah?
Yes.
Sheesh.
Since he's been at Cincinnati, he's not one of those quarterbacks who can just pop off like that. He's not. I never saw the hype. I didn't understand it at Cincinnati. I never understood it in his rookie season. He even had
Jay Will, do you think, like, coming into this season, because this is why I got a little food, do you feel like Atlanta really believed in him? Because they have, like, you know, there was QBs on the market they could have went after, like Deshaun, like Lamar, and you know what I'm saying? Like, there was chirps of quarterbacks out there that they could have attacked, and they do have a seemingly win now roster. So, do you feel like Atlanta truly believed in him, or were they just somebody just being lazy?
I mean, it seemed like they were trying to put little pieces around him, like especially drafting the Robinson kid or whatever. But I mean, I never had faith in the guy.
So Atlanta thought
they had a little bit, but I don't know.
So you think
why.
Atlanta thought this nigga was it?
I think they did. Because I mean,
They probably did though. You probably right.
There's no way. There's no way.
they had to. There's no way he's starting right now.
No way. There's
They
no
should have kept Mariota. They should.
I mean, they probably thought like we have a good enough quarterback to where we don't want to go after the other
JC.
guy. And Lamar, that would have been perfect. Like Lamar's from Atlanta, he would have been coming home. You know what I mean? That was a perfect reunion.
Lamar's from Florida.
Oh
Florida.
my gosh, here you go.
That's firstly.
Here you
Lamar's
go,
from Florida.
man.
Thank you.
Nigga, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Anyways,
Land of bread.
and anyways, went to high school in where? Florida. Thank you. Anyways.
Yeah, that's like saying KG from Chicago, nigga. That's like saying KG is from Chicago. Stop it, nigga.
There is no way you sat up there through last year, through training camp, and looked at this guy and said, "This is our guy rolling forward." There's just no way.
And it looked like Pittsburgh did that with Pickett as well. They were like, we might have our guy.
Pickett's the hometown kid who went to the Steelers. See, they weren't gonna give up on him that easy.
That's fair.
I feel like I think the Falcons just kind of expected Rillard to have like a little jump, like this season. Like I'm not saying he's gonna perform like a good quarterback or anything like that, but I think they expected improvement, and so far it hadn't looked like that. But hey, Kyle Pitts got his first touchdown of the season, so
damn, that's crazy.
Lamar Jackson is from Florida. Pompano Beach, to be exact, my boy.
Yeah, no, he's just not fun to watch.
Atlanta's fun to watch, though.
No, yeah, Atlanta and BJ Robinson and all them.
I love the pieces that they got over there. I love what they put together.
It's not fun to watch because the pieces aren't getting used.
Yeah, it's not fun to watch. I tried.
But Ritter is not. Yeah, until they get a.
I mean, hold on. We not going. Atlanta still has a 500 record right now. My bad, Jerry. But come on, y'all. Like y'all, Atlanta is definitely a fun team to watch. They got a lot of great.
We got a 500 record.
Plays damn good.
We got a 500 record. What's your point?
Indy has a 500 record. I'm pretty
y'all
sure.
do have a 500 record. We're gonna talk about that when we get there.
Come on, bro.
4 games below 5. I'm 4 games below 500.
Yeah, exactly. It could be worse, nigga.
Yeah, at least you guys are at 500.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
Yeah, we shouldn't be spending as much time on the Washington Atlanta game. And we ain't finna spend that much time on this either, nigga. Colts and Jags.
Yeah, you're right about that. Look, I'm already hurt because they saying Anthony Richardson is probably gonna be out for the year. So Gardner Minshew,
that nigga ain't out for the year. They holding him out.
They said they want to shut.
They holding him themselves out for the year. Like nigga, you said we think we got something. You sit to the side for a second. We'll get you back out there in a minute.
I was not an Anthony Richardson believer at first, but he kind of proved himself to me. So I'm excited for the future.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. I think Indiana felt like we've seen enough. You go sit in the corner somewhere. Let's get this roster stuff figured out, and then we'll get you back out there later. Minshew, you go out there for right now.
One game, offense just couldn't get it clicking. Gardner Minshew was playing like he was still on Jacksonville. I mean, it was just a horrible game.
Hey, do you want Isaiah to read off JT stats since y'all paid that man?
I saw Zach Moss's game last week, and I was like, yeah, we probably shouldn't have paid Jonathan Taylor. It's not like Zach Moss played good.
Nigga, Moss said y'all paid the wrong nigga.
Y'all shouldn't have played Zach. Y'all shouldn't have played Zach Taylor. Who?
JT, Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, he just held out
and got paid.
Oh,
Yeah, he got paid.
That's the thing, though. We stand with you to get paid, but once you get paid, don't come out playing like that, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Like,
bro.
you guys
I mean,
serious, man?
play your-
Oh my god, I'm gonna keep quiet, man.
They said they were going to hold him
Here
back.
y'all go with this shit again.
They said he was supposed to be like on full snap count, but he only had like 8 touches, I think. Gardner Minshew,
You
5
gotta
passes.
eight
Niggas
touches
act like it's
should
y'all
definitely
money.
be more than 20 yards.
That man, Gardner
I get
Minshew.
what you're saying, but he's not getting 8 touches straight. It's not like you getting them in a rhythm. Like you getting 8 touches sporadically throughout a 60-minute game. You can't really build a rhythm, especially with
That's
him.
understandable. Yeah, and last game I think he got less than that. So
Yeah, like he was
You
already
niggas'
out.
jobs and tell your boss that y'all don't deserve what the fuck y'all get.
I could take him. I don't even
Give me the number to your jobs.
I mean,
goddamn.
people would say that. What you mean? If you sitting around not doing shit, somebody would say that. They say we
Give
ain't
me the
paying you
number
to
to
sit down
your
and not do
boss.
nothing.
But call him and say, hey, yeah, the dude JC, man, you could give him less than that, bro.
Nigga, if you sitting around at your job not doing spit, another coworker will 100% say, how y'all paying this nigga not to do nothing? And I'm over here doing all this, and you paying him the same spit as me. That does happen.
You got a coworker, an NFL player, nigga.
That's the point. What you mean?
You said a coworker will do that. You're not an NFL player's coworker. You speaking on Jonathan Taylor. Ain't nothing cool about you and Jonathan Taylor, my nigga, except that you watch the games.
But we're commenting on the games, are we not?
You comment on his money. is what
On
you
his
doing.
play.
Man,
After you
I'm
got paid.
I'm done with that shit.
Like calorie sap is literally based on how you play or how you're going to play. And if you pay somebody too much, you can't open that up to get better players on your team. So that's why people speak on that. It's not no personal attack on the players. It's on we want the best position for our team so we can win. That's
So
the
are you
only
doing
reason why
that
it
in
has to
every
be discussed.
position?
You're
going
taking
through
it as
all-
like niggas is saying something personal. Like,
Are you
nigga,
going through the
don't pay him
starting
that money. It's
22?
not like that.
Are you going through the starting 22 and saying who deserve what? Or are you just saying Jonathan Taylor?
Nobody else is getting 20 million on the offense right now, as far as I know.
But I'm saying comparable. They every position got a relative amount.
There's a
that they should be
benchmark.
earning.
Yes, we do that with everybody. Yes.
No, I'm saying, are you doing that on Indy, for example?
Not
On
at
Indy
this
team,
very moment because we're talking about Taylor. But do I do that in general? Yes. I don't care what sport it is or what players it is.
All right, we're gonna monitor.
That's just how that go.
We're gonna monitor that.
We had this conversation before. What you mean? I asked you if you've done it with the Mozgov split. We gave an example.
Once again, you deserve whatever you can convince these people to pay you. And I really ain't got shit else to say about that shit.
All I gotta say is,
And
like
I do not
told-
disagree
like
with
I told
that.
JC, Jacksonville back at the top of the rankings. They beat the Bills.
Bro,
now they-
your boy out there been getting carried by that defense. Man, I don't want to hear that spit, Isaac. Stop.
Sure,
Bro, we finna move to the next game.
sure. That's what you want to go with.
Your boy is out there getting carried.
That's how I know you're not watching the game. It's all right. It's all right.
That nigga didn't get carried in London. I saw that game.
I know you're not talking about Jacksonville. Just cause Travis finally had a good game, you know what I mean? They loosened it up a little bit, got Trav going.
He's been having mid-grade to average games. Like, I don't know why
I know.
this nigga
I
acting
know.
like
I'm saying-
he really doing something.
I'm saying Travis, the running back.
Oh,
He been
ETN?
balling. That nigga's been balling.
No, he haven't. He just starting the ball.
Thank you. Second,
Yeah,
Just starting the ball. I got him on my
Nigga,
fantasy.
Nigga, it's been
team, so I
5
know.
games. What you mean just starting? It's been
I
like the
guarantee-
last 3 games.
Nah,
guarantee
maybe
you-
the last 2.
I guarantee.
Yeah,
Really?
he's just now
Not
starting
even
to
that,
get
really.
rolling.
He really just had a good game this last game, really.
Isaiah,
I
didn't you
guarantee-
just beat me in fantasy on the back of this nigga like 2 weeks ago?
No, it was this week and last week that he had.
Yeah,
a
he
good
just started balling. He had a slow start. So
Thank
it's
you.
not that.
and then let's see who the top 5 teams in drops are.
You know what it
guarantee
is? You know what it is in
The
Jacksonville?
top
Jacksonville is
five.
one of them teams where kind of like Detroit, like when you was kind of losing for a while, right? And then you get a good staff in there, and all of a sudden you got a bunch of high picks.
Travis has had 2 bad games all season. Based
What do
on
you-
what I'm looking
what's a
at, right?
bad
I'm
game?
looking at his stats right now. He had 2
What's a
bad
bad
games.
game?
We didn't
What's a
say
bad
he
game?
had bad games. We said he had mid-grade games. That's what we said. He
What's a
wasn't playing
bad game?
potential.
His bad games was he had 40 yards. He had 40 yards for 12 attempts. And then he had another one where he had 55 yards with 20 attempts against Atlanta.
Okay.
Those was his bad games.
Did he score in the other?
He didn't score.
So-
He didn't score in those 2. All the other games, I think -1, he scored at least once.
Exactly. So he only scored the last 2 games, bro.
No, he didn't. He scored his first game too.
The first game?
In his last 2 games, he has 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. But one of these games, he didn't score. He didn't score in like 3 of the ball games that they
And you
didn't
talking
play.
about even in fantasy, he's a top 3 running back in fantasy right now for the season.
Just because he had a hell of a
Just
week.
the 2
no,
games.
no,
Oh,
that's
come
the only
on.
reason.
2 games do that.
If you would have, he got a hell of a game. If he had a hell of a week, if you would have caught this before this week, he would not be a top running back in fantasy. I'm telling you, I got him. Man, I ain't gotta lie.
Oh, that's why. That's why.
So what you looking at? What you looking at? Because I see a game that's the 12 for 40. You got 19 for 88 yards. The 20.
Wait. That's bad now. 88 yards is bad for a running back.
That's all right. That's what I'm saying.
And he also had 50 receiving yards that game too. So that's over 100 from the line of scrimmage. That's not a bad game or by any means.
I didn't say it was bad. I said it's all right.
We established that already. Ragu pointed that out. We established that. I said he had 2 bad games. Are you
this
are you
last
opposing
He
game-
that?
had 2 games where he didn't do shit. So
Exactly.
I can agree.
My thing is this last game is really that he only scored twice. Because if you really look at it, besides a 22-yard run, he had 17 carries for 33 yards and 3 catches for 28 yards with 2 touchdowns. It's just
Are you nitpicking this man numbers right now?
what are you talking about nitpicking? 3 yards of carry is elite now? I'm asking.
All we doing here is trying to use 2 players to like hate on each other, and I'm telling you,
I
both of them are good
didn't
players.
bring this man up. You did.
Let's just stop trying to bash Sunshine, bro. Stop it.
Not
That's
hell.
it.
What after what this man put me through all summer with this nigga? Hell no.
It's all about Trick or Trev. What you mean?
We got
Wait till I get on this boy last
me and
night.
Isaiah got a bet going on. He
Wait till I
told
get on
me
your boy
AFC
last night.
championship.
I'm fresh off. Pause. I'm fresh off your boy last night, though.
Isaiah told
let-
me AFC championship. He tried to come here popping that spit, talking about top of the division. For now, that nigga that ain't set in stone. It's a long season. For this
Isaiah-
mid-grade play from this nigga.
So let me y'all want to take a guess who's tied for second in drops in the NFL?
Justin.
As a team,
Is it Kurt?
Yeah, as a team.
Oh, Kurt.
The
Oh,
Ravens.
as a team.
the Raven.
No, the Jaguars got even
Oh.
more drops than the Ravens do.
Wow.
So it's the receiver's fault.
If they drops, are we serious? Drops? They've been top 5 in
Nigga,
drops.
I bet you, nigga,
throughout the
Lamar
league.
will take that receiver core 10 out of 10 over what he got.
They
right
have more drops than his receiving core has.
And he'll still take them niggas over his right now. Because at least Trav got playmakers.
Do you hear?
About all that, JC, but I don't want to get too much into this. But maybe Ridley, he'll take Ridley. But them other, I mean,
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Kirk really ain't no different than the other niggas.
like my nigga Isaiah say, are we
He
dead
is
ass?
average. Kirk Cousins is average, and by Minnesota
Are we
not
dead
signing
ass? Come on, man. I don't know.
you know, Kirk Cousins is average. He'll
That's
never get to that next step.
no, I
He'll
was
never
talking
get
about
to-
Christian Kirk.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Christian Kirk. Oh, okay, my bad.
You over here slandering the wrong Kirk. You finna have Ragu get on you.
No, I'm used to that. I'm so used to that, bro. Nobody likes Kirk Cousins, bro. I just gotta face it. I'm fighting that battle. I'm dying on that hill alone.
Yeah, you definitely gonna do that, especially now that JJ out. Seattle and Cincinnati.
I'm glad Joe
Exciting-
Shiesty got
exciting
the win.
book.
It was, and I'm glad it
You do
was
not call
close,
that
too.
man no Joe Shiesty till further notice.
You're a hater.
Nigga, that's been one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. Isaiah talking about Ritter.
You a hater.
Hold on.
And yes, that's a
hold
man who
on.
has Burrow on his fantasy team. That's speaking.
Did they get the win? Did they get the win? Yeah, they got the win. So hey.
You-
They did get the win. They did do that. The fact that the Bengals have been playing as bad as they have and they sitting at 500 is actually crazy. And it's a little scary too.
Also, the Bengals defense doesn't get enough credit for carrying number 9.
Absolutely.
I was gonna say
Absolutely.
that game when I was watching that was
When
a
they
lot of-
played, my bad.
No, you good. That I was just gonna say the defense did a hell of a job, especially that last one to end the game officially. Like they didn't give up; they kept going. So I thought that defense played outstanding. They did
And specifically what
they
Ragu might be
needed to do
referring
get that
to,
win.
and specifically what Ragu may be referring to, was definitely that Monday Night Football Rams game where we didn't get like a single third down that day. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, and Burrow played like garbage. Like,
Yeah, they've been carrying this guy, and nobody talks about the Bengals defense. It's one of them things. I don't know what the hell's going on with that shit.
it's kind of been like that though, hasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
even in the
they went to
overtime
the
game
Super
with
Bowl.
the Chiefs that
Yeah.
kind of put them on the map, they were the ones that got the stop. People forget the Chiefs got the ball first. They had to
Absolutely.
get that back.
Absolutely. I
think people
I don't know what it is about that. It's a narrative with Burrow.
It's all right. Watch my boy get a bye week this week.
Jay Will, I think you muted, Jay Will.
Next
what?
week he's sliding.
I thought you was muted. No, you good.
But no, I feel like it's more so just because everybody who's talking about the Bengals, they're only talking about Joe Burrow's bad play performances. They're not talking about anything else. They could probably care less about the Bengals defense. And like JC said, they've actually been playing they played pretty good against the Seahawks. But I also want to say the Seahawks defense, they are young, but I feel like once give them a year or two, and they're going to have a pretty solid defense.
Yeah, they were.
I feel like the Seahawks got a pretty young team, period.
Yeah, they do.
They have a good future ahead of them, I feel like.
Great, they got a great future, and they got all that stock from Denver, and they playing better than Denver. Like, they couldn't ask for a better scenario.
Yeah, they
That's-
robbed him.
They by far won that. Like,
That's probably got to be like
that gotta be-
trade in NFL history, maybe.
Hey, talking about we talk about getting rid of a guy a year early. but
yeah,
getting rid of a guy right on time. There's something to be
Yeah,
said about that too.
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, they got rid of that guy.
But the
And-
mentality is there though, Ragu, like you said, like, and I fully believe in that now. It's better to be a year early than a year late. Like,
yeah,
and that's pretty much what happened.
you get stuck with them. And
But to
I'm
be
not
fair, Russ wasn't. If people were paying attention, he was hurt, but he wasn't even looking the sharpest when he was playing with them at the time. But he was in and out of injuries, so people were kind of giving him that excuse at the time.
And then you got to pay him, finish out paying him too when he's not, at the top of his game. But he's getting more money than when he was. That's the
Right,
thing
right,
about these
right.
QBs. Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting paid for what he's done, not for what he's doing.
Yeah. But I mean,
So it's like in a way you do deserve it, I guess. You know what I mean?
I kind of feel like they need to scale back, and I just said I don't do this what I'm about to say, but I feel like they do need to kind of scale back the QB and kind of spread the love on that thing, man. Get the team a little better. Write something into this fucking thing.
It depends. It depends on the scenario.
Hey man, we need to sit here and put together a CBA for these guys, so that by the time the new one is ready to be done, we can just phone it in to
We
them.
focusing on running backs first. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh yeah, we need everybody to come in with a solution for running backs by the end of the season. On that final episode, we need a solution, a comprehensive solution to the running back situation in the NFL from everyone.
That has to get figured out.
I was just say let them be free. Like they shouldn't have that franchise tag split. I feel like if you just take that away, that would be cool with me. Just
That's
take it. Running backs don't get franchise tag.
I don't know if that's all you need to do, but that's definitely where to start.
Vikings and Bears.
And we are not going to spend a lot of time.
Yeah, we can for sure move on from that one.
I knew that split was coming.
I had Addison on my card this week of him going like the over in receiving yards, so I'm pretty disappointed in that. So he's going to have a breakout game, but yeah.
So
what's
Fields
up?
got
What's up
hurt.
with Fields? Is Fields hurt? Like, is he?
I think he's going to be out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a dislocated thumb. That's what they said this morning.
Yeah, I think he's going to be out.
Oh,
So this thing got ugly quick.
And he was just looking like I was just like, ready to come talk my spit to Isaiah for this great run he's been on since Isaiah didn't had that, you know what I'm saying, that rant for 3 weeks straight. And then then he's out. We can't even celebrate it with my guy.
yeah, he had a couple.
Because I was so ready to talk my spit.
Yeah, he had a nice little run. That's over. That's over.
That's effed up, man. No, you ain't got no thoughts on what he just pulled. I seen niggas tagging you and effing with you too.
And I know Isaiah watching the game, rooting against him and shit. I'll be tripping off Chicago. But he, I hope the kid's all right. But this game got ugly fast. Don't want to spend a lot of time. It was one of them NFC North games. Got ugly fast after Fields got hurt. Minnesota did what they had to do.
I don't be rooting against the kid, but he got to show me. He got to show me sustained success, man.
Man,
Sir,
that
you've
nigga
done
just
the
showed
opposite
out
of
and he
rooting
was
for
still
this
ready
kid.
to hate.
You've done the opposite of rooting for this kid on this program, sir. But
For sure.
I didn't say I'm necessarily rooting for the kid, but I'm not rooting against him. I said he just got to show me, dog. I'm sorry. It's been too long.
I don't know. Maybe Isaiah was doing like a reverse psychology type thing. Like he was doing all that because he knows as soon as niggas catch wind of the show or something, they start doing spit like what Fields was just doing.
That's what I'm saying. He had 8 touchdowns.
Man, like 600-700 yards, like one interception.
Show me some more of that, and I'll tell you what I said.
I was like, damn, did that nigga Fields watch the show? Did he see Isaiah?
Bro, because he had a hell of a
I'll
game.
take back what I said. Do some more of that. I'll take back what I said. It's that simple.
And we're gonna see. We still have a lot of
think he
football
will.
left, so we'll see where he's
for what it's
at.
worth, I think he will.
That's all we was saying. Is get a man time. That's it.
Isaiah
And JC, to your credit, JC, this is one guy that you've been hella patient with.
Right, for sure.
I'm not that patient. Sorry.
Other guys, not so
As
much.
most
I'm
NFL fans aren't with quarterbacks for some reason. When I think that's the position we need to be most patient with.
1 in 5.
They cry when it doesn't work out the first.
Niggas get one trash game from their top quarterback pick, and they already saying, "Damn, we didn't."
Hey,
Oh man, it's the end.
game.
I'll give you credit on this one. You've been patient.
One trash game. All right. Wait till this kid comes back and we're back to the same.
Look, you see him?
Yeah. He doesn't want to spend a lot of time.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
He's not that guy. I'm gonna keep telling you all that.
So we officially don't have any more undefeated teams in the NFL.
I
So
can't
we'll get to the first one, which was
I'm glad to get that bullshit over with.
let's go San Fran and Cleveland.
That
That was
was
ugly.
This was
Vegas
like the
game.
game of the
Vegas.
ambulance, I would say. Everybody.
Purdy's
Vegas.
first loss.
He said Vegas.
Yeah, like that game was ugly. Like it looked like they couldn't hold on to the football. Both teams couldn't get their footing. A lot of players hurt. Yeah, it was an ugly game. Just ugly.
First
all
of
around.
all, I didn't even know PJ Walker went to the damn Browns. That was first. So when I seen that nigga, I was like, what the hell? Secondly, you made me realize why Carolina got rid of you and said, nigga, you ain't him. Cause I was like, oh, this is brutal.
Okay, so let me just set this up. I am watching Red Zone in that 10 o'clock hour, plus got the Niner game up on the big screen. I said to myself, and I got a tweet from one of my cats on X that I follow and you know he's one of my guys that I mess with on there. Concerning the usage rate of the running back, McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm.
And then, bro, not 5 minutes real time after, I see him on the sideline, like, you know, stretching it out and shit. I'm like, damn, what's wrong with him? I just feel like I don't know what it is about Shanahan, bro, but he just gets like the one shiny new toy or whatever, and he just can't go away from that shit. And I just feel like they used the dude way too much. I mean, Debo got hurt.
You have to with a quarterback like that.
Or the quarterback like what?
No comment.
Nigga mid-grade. That's the quarterback like what?
I just feel like you got to kind of spread that thing around, man, and use everybody. But he gets a little too happy. And I feel like if this guy misses time, it's Shanny's fault. And it's usage rate early in the year of the guy. They just it's like they didn't have anybody else but him.
Where Elijah Mitchell at? He still hurt too? Or he just ain't in rotation?
I think he fell out of favor because I think he was back as far as I know.
Yeah, because I mean they should be, that should be like the 1-2 punch. Like 2 starting backs is needed now more than ever in the NFL. Like that should be every team's like module right now. Shouldn't be running one guy into the ground. I know it's great for fantasy people, but as far as like having your guy fresh for playoffs, that should be most important. Like what Philly did with Sanders last year was beautiful. That was beautifully played. And probably what's going to be DeAndre Swift this season.
Shanny is McCaffrey this, McCaffrey left, McCaffrey right. Run the screen to McCaffrey, run the
like you're not using nobody for nothing else. Like even with Tennessee, they take Derrick Henry out when they, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to throw that rock.
So, I don't know, man. He might have messed up They got 2 guys out now, right? So
is Debo supposed to be out for some time?
I'm not sure.
Something with the thigh, right?
Shoulder,
okay.
Well, I mean, if there was ever a time to start holding guys out to get them healthy, I mean, this would be the time. Might as well do it right now.
But it just shows you this league, bro.
Trent Williams went down.
I did see that.
That's arguably the three of your best players. I was gonna say 3 best players on your team, but it's 3 of the best players on the football team.
Absolutely.
Got hurt in one game.
But that shows how loaded they is too. Like you see the names you just mentioned and said, well, arguably the best 3 players. Like most teams, that is the best 3 players.
Yeah, and that's because they got the linemen, the defensive linemen,
Then they
and
got
the
Bosa, they got
linebackers
Warner.
are so
It's a
good.
lot of guys. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I
It
mean,
just
they're
shows you how
tied-
loaded
there's
they are
only
this
about
year.
5 of them, I guess 6 maybe. The linebackers are so good. Fuck.
yeah, for sure. Do y'all believe, man, in this San Fran split so far? Like, are y'all like, you know?
Well,
is there any-
I feel like
I
we
know
about
we've
to
had
see.
our predictions, but like as of right now, looking at them, do y'all look at them and say like, yeah, it's looking like y'all finna run away with it type split?
I won't say run away with it, but they're right now they're Super Bowl contenders. I mean, they took a loss.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
still
that's what I was.
fine.
That's the biggest thing. The question is, they got punched in the mouth. Now, how are they going to respond?
Yeah. Brock Purdy's first
No
regular season
Debo, no
loss.
McCaffrey. Let's see now, Purdy. Let's
But
Right.
and real quick, I'm glad you pointed that out, Ragu. How many times you gonna use that dude? Like, give him a rest. Like, hold on. Like that poor dude. I feel like every time I look at the stat sheet, it's 20 to 25 carries.
It is, bro. If you watch the games, it's like, come on, bro. We
And
want
then
to
on
see
top of
somebody
that,
else.
And y'all got
Interceptions.
way too many weapons for that type to be running a running back like that.
That's exact, man. That's all I was saying.
Yeah. On top of that, and on top of that, real quick, on top of that, his receptions. They're not just using them for the run game either.
No,
You're
I'm not
mentioning
talking
the
about
screen
running.
passes
I'm
and
talking about
stuff.
everything.
That's-
Every time you look up, they are putting the ball in 23 hands, man.
And there's teams where like
Shoot,
you
wanna
have to
run
do
quick?
that, but
Go
the
ahead.
Niners don't have to do that. You got Brandon Ayuk, you got George Kittle, you got Debo, like
I'm
you
not
got
gonna lie.
Jennings.
No.
Shanahan is spamming McCaffrey.
Hey, look, you know what I'll say, JC? Do what you was doing before you had a really
Right,
good running
exactly. Exactly.
You
If
feel
you didn't have this nigga, what would you be doing? Do that and utilize that in there. Exactly.
back. Right. It's crazy, bro.
Like some video game cheese fit or something.
That's why
On
I
the
just
real,
said
like a
he's spamming
real good Pop
McCaffrey.
Warner player
Like,
that you
this
just
is
keep running
mad.
at the guys.
He's spamming him like this is Madden, bro. Just give it to McCaffrey. Give it to McCaffrey. He'll make a move. Give it to McCaffrey. He'll find a way to get a first down. Give it to McCaffrey. He'll get in the end zone. Like, damn, bro. His
Yeah.
X factor don't get activated like that for real in real life, nigga.
Yeah. You keep triangle button and coming back to McCaffrey too. But we'll see, because that rib cartilage, that oblique and that rib cartilage, man, that'll sit you down.
Yeah. And McCaffrey is not like if Shanahan knows anything about McCaffrey's history, he's not the player to just be overload playing like that. You definitely have to get. I don't know. It seems like every year we're trying to teach Shanahan a lesson of when it comes to injuries. So who to even say he cares at this point? Like, this is why you keep
Then I
running into the
had
walls
to
you keep
throw-
running into when
And
you
my boy tweeted, then the dude got hurt, man. They just use him too much.
it's just always something with him. And it always seemingly, every time they do have some type of big injury, it just seems like it could have been avoided in some type of way. It don't be seeming like freak accidents with him. It's like, it's always something that Shanahan is either doing or lack of doing.
You can't even give a really, like, a big dude the ball as much times as they do and expect him not to get hurt. Like a Nick Chubb, for example. You feel me? You can't just keep fucking using these guys. Paul.
Yep. It's about that time, fellas. Dre,
Rams game.
Isaiah, Ragu.
Rams
Dre,
game.
so
Y'all
let Dre
time.
start. Let Dre start.
Yeah, I just want to get a couple of things off real quick. Number one, just because I know I talk a lot of shit to you guys per se, so
Wait.
congratulations on the win.
Hold on. Why don't we let the neutral AFC guy talk first? Why don't we do
All
that?
right, yeah, go ahead, Jay Will. Go ahead.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I said at the beginning of the year, it's about Bill Belichick's time to go. And y'all were some of y'all were like, oh, well, he should just stick it out, let him ride off in the sunset. Patriots are 1-5. How long are we gonna keep this little thing going?
So you're saying Belichick is not a good coach?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Decades of winning.
I ain't gonna
Let's just
lie.
cut to the chase. What
I'm
are
not
you
gonna
saying?
lie. I'm not gonna lie. He looking real fraudulent right now. I'm not gonna lie. Without 12, he looking real fraudulent right now.
He's supposed to ride off to the sunset with 12. Now he's driving into like a dark, stormy cloud. So like I don't know what's happening.
Oh man!
Mac Jones ain't there.
I'm
That he
not
thought he
gonna
was.
hold you.
All right, are y'all
Talk
sure?
that
Are y'all
talk,
sure y'all
Jay
want to die on this hill?
Talk that talk, Jay Will. Talk that talk, Jay
mean,
Will, because he
if-
looking real fraudulent without
If he
12.
They
decides
drafted
to
Strange
give it
from-
up, it's the only way he'll be asked to leave. The only way that he will leave, he will never be asked to leave. He deserves to
I
get to
agree
the
with Ragu.
300. The 300 victory mark is his next victory. Whenever they win,
Whatever
whenever
that
they
is,
win again. And I think he's trying to catch Don Shula, which I think he deserves a chance to do that. That's my stance on it. But he is looking a little, sit
It
over
even
there
has me
and
wondering.
write down shit has kind of passed me by. The game is kind of
Nah, because I ain't gonna lie. Looking at this team, I see a prime Tom Brady getting 10 wins out of that. I mean, if you really look at it.
Oh,
they got
Brady?
a decent defense.
From the defense,
Brady?
I can see a prime
Brady's gonna
Brady.
find. Listen here, Brady will find a way to get 11, 12 wins out of that squad. man.
I was trying not to go
talk
too
about
far, but I'm just saying, like, I easily could see looking at this roster up and down.
And he looking real fraudulent without 12. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
I actually got a text too from a buddy of mine. He goes, his response was, "Shit, I don't know, man." He goes, "Was it Brady? Like, like that
I'm trying
that
to
discussion
tell
is
you.
gonna go
I'm not
on."
saying I'm not saying like Bill Belichick don't deserve a good bit of credit, but it's just
I don't
that
know.
But can we be
he's
fair
lost
though?
out of-
Hold on, can we be a little fair? Belichick has not had a good quarterback. Not even great. He hasn't had a good quarterback since Brady left.
I was never high on Mac Jones.
You said he the reason
Mac Jones looks terrible.
And I was never high on him, even when he had the
Yeah.
And Cam Newton, when he was on the Patriots, looked terrible. He was good at athletic
Why is
wise.
that?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
is that? Why is that, JC? Huh?
Cam was
Tell
trash
me
when he
why
went back
that
to
is.
Carolina. It ain't. I ain't just gonna say it's him.
Yeah, all right, nigga. Yeah, all right. Go ahead and say what it really is. Say what it really is.
But I was gonna say too.
12 was carrying that boy. I'll give Belichick.
I ain't ready to put that
I'll
on
give
the test.
Belichick the defense and time management.
I'll say this. I'll say this.
That's
Just
Brady's
give-
squad.
Give Belichick like give him like a Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff, maybe
he
even
was-
Derek Carr type tier. Just give him
Please
one of
stop lying.
those,
Please
and
stop
then
lying.
we
Please
can
stop
talk.
lying. Please stop lying. Stop
At
lying.
least just one of those.
Stop lying right now. Stop lying right now, please.
And then
Please
I
Because
feel like I
honestly-
can assess from there.
Nope. Stop lying.
I
right
can't
now.
assess that with Mac Jones and Badly
Stop playing.
whatever the nigga name
Stop
is,
playing with
as
me.
your quarterback. I'm
Stop
sorry.
playing with me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
only
okay.
fair.
And honestly, the thing that's hurting me too is it's the way we're losing certain games. Like Mac Jones is not, and let me reiterate myself, not consistent. Like he is, bro. He's not consistent.
Man, he's dog water. You can
against the
say it,
Raiders. Against and what's really hurting is it's the overthrows, it's the missing, it's the hesitation. More importantly, penalties. We had 10 against the Raiders. How many times are we gonna this shit was so annoying.
Very uncharacteristic of a
And you guys
Patriot
won.
football club.
And
penalties.
Isaiah says this on the show, and Isaiah says it on the show all the time, but you have to win at the line of scrimmage, and that's what the Raiders did Sunday. They won at the line of scrimmage and got to Jones for 4 sacks. And it's constant. We move the ball
And
in
that's
a good
crazy
direction.
to
get a
say
big
about
play.
the Raiders. The way these guys done dogged out that front seven.
They finally
Mhm.
showing up.
But it's just like, how many more times do we have to see this play for Mac? Like it's inconsistency.
I mean, what other
It's,
choice do y'all got right now? I mean,
Bailey
Really?
Zappi. This is
that's not no damn option. That nigga sorry too.
All I got.
They done tried that like 4-5 times already.
I mean,
nah.
What stood out to me about the Patriots though is that they had the first 2 or 3 plays of the game were all penalties on them on offense, which that's some shit Bill Belichick teams you would never see happen. So it made me even question, is it time for the old ball coach to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might be approaching that time.
What I'm saying is,
Perhaps he's not going to be able to catch Coach Shula.
What I'm saying here is you can see that, okay, the defense seems like every year they usually show up. It's that offense that never shows up. It don't matter how many coordinators you done put in there, how many coordinators you done switched out.
You muted. You went mute.
I'm going to touch on the fraud on the other sideline, McDaniels. You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
We hear you.
Can y'all hear him?
Yeah.
okay.
I can't
Yeah,
hear
we hear
anyone.
you.
Hold on.
Make my way downtown.
I can't hear nobody.
Yeah, that's your spit. You got Isaiah thinking he
All right,
tripping.
check.
You good.
I can hear you.
Get your
But as
spit
I
right,
was saying,
Ragnar.
I'm gonna touch on that other fraud on the other sideline, McDaniels. McDaniels' offense has looked real fraudulent ever since he ain't had Brady. Belichick, same thing. Offense looked real fraudulent without Brady. It's real funny. It's real funny how all of a sudden he ain't no winning ball coach without Brady no more. So it's looking like it was Brady. But I will say I was pleasantly surprised that the defense stepped up and won this fucking game, boy, because they almost lost this game. And
You were
twice
surprised.
on the roughing the passer and then on that deep ball to Devontae Parker that he dropped. So shout out to the defense. We got Michael Mayer involved, which I like, but now Devontae Adams, like he's not getting enough targets. He's not getting utilized correctly. Like you're not scheming him open. You know what I'm saying? So they need to do a better job of that. Who we play next? We play the Bears next. So weak offensive line, doesn't look like Fields will be playing either. So this is a game that the defense needs to take advantage of to build some momentum if they really want to start, building some winning ways and stuff. You know what I mean? Pressure.
Isaiah, how about this real quick? How crazy is it that you guys starting this season with a much better record than you expected and anticipated last year at this time?
JC,
This time last year, I believe y'all was like 1-5, I believe.
I can't remember what we was.
Yeah, you guys were like, it was either 1-5 or I don't think you guys went 0-6, but
okay. Let's calm down.
that's why I'm asking you. You acting like you don't, but I know you guys lost your first 5. I remember that.
We did not lose our first 5 last year, bro.
You did lose your first 5.
You fucking wildin'.
Are you looking right now?
I'll look right.
Yeah, you lost your first 5, brother.
I don't even need to look, and I know that's cap.
Y'all lost your first 5 games, bro.
Don't even worry about it. I'm here. Don't even worry about it.
Ragu, do you remember how y'all started last year? He's still having some technical difficulties over there.
Ragu?
Yeah, I think he.
We lost our first 3, then we won our 4th game against the Broncos, then we lost our 5th, and then we won our 6th game.
Okay, so y'all started 2-4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hold on.
I don't know why I remembered it. I don't know why I remembered it worse than what it was.
Yeah. You be trying to
The niggas say 13 wins and start off 0-3, it like, you know what I'm saying? It can feel like 0-5 or 0-6.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
But nonetheless, you have a better start this year than last year this time. How does that feel? Like, does it feel a little weird as far as like pretty much low to no expectations you had this year, and you guys are sitting at 500?
I mean, I still have no expectations for 500. Don't mean much, you know what I mean? Unless
You lucky bitches. At least it must be nice.
unless Jimmy G starts throwing the ball deep, this offense is never going to reach its full potential. It's just funny. Hoyer took like just a couple deep passes. The safeties backed off a little bit, and Josh Jacobs got some alleys to run in. So it's just like, bro, you got to bench Jimmy G. He's not throwing the ball deep. It's just not. He's leading the league in interceptions. This quarterback carousel that you putting us back on is not working. So yeah, either and then figure out what
leading the league in interceptions, and you missed the game.
Yeah,
That's wild.
got the outright lead too. He's thrown an interception. He has thrown an interception in every game that he's played in thus far.
Damn.
I mean, but you kind of knew what you was getting. We was already saying he ain't no better than Derek Carr.
Hold on. No better than Derek Carr is understandable. This is far worse than Derek Carr. We're scoring the same amount of points with even more turnovers. Luckily, this year the defense is actually, holding a nosebleed a little bit in some games. The only game that they really got ran out the gym in was that Bills game. The Bills game, they just got smacked straight in the mouth.
Yeah. Ragu, you good over there now, man? He still can't hear it.
But the Chargers game, it was just Jimmy G threw some picks and gave them short field. No, not Chargers. Excuse me, not Jimmy G. Aiden O'Connell fumbled the ball a few times and gave the Chargers a short field, which they capitalized on. But when they played a pretty much clean game, they've been in the game.
And the Raiders had what, 4 penalties against us?
Yeah, they actually played a somewhat clean football game.
Oh, this is something else I wanted the thoughts from the Raiders guys on. How y'all feeling about the Jacoby Myers pickup? Seems like he's been pretty good for y'all this year.
Yeah, he's been fairly good. It's just you got to you cannot go a game where Devontae doesn't get at least 10 targets.
Yeah.
I said this last year.
I'm glad I traded Adams right on time in my fantasy.
He should have 10 targets a game. And then Jimmy G out here throwing hospital balls, getting him damn near killed.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna effing lie.
He threw
that one pissed me off. That pissed me off. And I'm not even like a Raiders fan or nothing, but I hate, I have a soft spot when quarterbacks do spit like that because I feel like that's something that's not mentioned enough in the media of quarterbacks damn near getting their guys killed sometimes and not being more careful with spit like that. Like that literally looked like you're looking dead at this man. You have to be because you're throwing the ball over there. You trying to get this man killed, bro? Thankfully, the worst that happened was an interception on that, but damn.
My thing is,
he's seriously going to get him hurt.
He's thrown one, and it's just confirming to me that, and
I remember y'all was saying weeks ago that he was doing spit like that. I didn't see
I said, every game that he's played in, he's thrown one jump ball, where it's right in between people with somebody coming in momentum. Right in the tape, bro. Each week that he has played in. And I'm like, bro, stop throwing that. You gotta protect your guy,
man. You gotta protect your guy.
That one right there, bro, was straight hospital ball, bro.
But see, the team needs to be getting on Jimmy about that, though. They need to be slapping him upside his head and hollering at him about that. Like, nigga, that spit ain't cool.
Bro, it's just if that was the 2000s, the early 2000s.
Jimmy, he probably got
pull in the stretcher, bro. Put that, bro. What he keeled over after he realized, okay, the play's dead. What the fuck? Why are you throwing that football, bro? Like you said, why are you not protecting your guy? Get paid $25 million.
And you need these guys.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. If we're gonna win more than the 5 games I predicted.
And it's just not, and it's funny too. You can kind of tell too, when they say when they go on commercial or something and they show frustration of a player, they have that belief, but also bro, what the fuck?
Isaiah, any newfound optimism whatsoever?
Not really.
If it's not for this season, is there something you see with your group or anything that to take away from okay? Or do you just feel like the few games y'all got was just fluky?
I won't say necessarily they were fluky because they played good football in some of those games, and there's been good things in some of those games. So I won't say it's fluky because it's like, especially with the way those wins came about, like those aren't fluke wins. I will say I still don't trust McDaniels. Jimmy G needs to go. I need one of them quarterbacks from the draft. One of them.
Yeah, that's kind of like something I meant to ask you too. Are you guys like upset that you guys are kind of pulling away from the Caleb sweepstakes?
I won't say that because, especially after this weekend, seeing him finally go up against a real defense in a while, I was like, "Yikes, boy! That shit ain't translating, my boy." So
that was a crazy loss.
I do like Penix Jr. from Washington. Yeah, give us a left-hander like Vic. You know what I'm saying? Put him in black and silver. Let's rock out with that boy. Let's ride. And get a new coach. That's just it. Get a new coach.
But if he finishes this season over 500 or 500, you think y'all will let him go?
No, even if he doesn't finish 500, I think. But I want him going regardless. You've had enough time to ruin my team and ruin my.
No, I'm not saying for you. I'm just saying, like, do you think Mark Davis, if he does that, like, you think he's really
going to stay even if they are under 500?
Oh, you're saying so? Even if he finishes 4 or 5 wins, he still ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, no,
I don't agree with that.
And especially with these,
if y'all finish with y'all got 3 right now. If y'all finish the season with no more than 5 wins, I feel like he's gone. Especially if Tay asks for a trade.
Well, you heard my prediction. It's gonna be unfortunate.
That was your prediction, huh? Actually, everything I just said.
Yeah. I won't be mad. I'll be mad, but I won't be mad at Tay. I understand. Yeah. It is what it is, brother.
I mean, he's at the tail end of his prime. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? I'm sure he's in win now. Now, to be fair, you came to the Raiders for reasons other than winning, obviously, because the Raiders didn't have like a win now, I guess, top to bottom type roster. And there's plenty of other contending teams.
Time out. Pause. Time out. No, we're not gonna do that. So the Titans, who were 1 score away from beating the Bengals, they were in win now mode and a quarterback away. But when we're 1 score away from beating the Bengals.
All right, can I ask you something?
And
do you feel like y'all had a better defense than the Titans last year?
Do you feel like the Titans had a better offense than us last year?
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. But the Titans were going on deep runs in spite of that. With, you know what I'm saying? With having the defense and basically Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? So we seen what they were able to do with a receiver 1 amongst that. So that's why that would look like that.
I understand what you're saying, but when you score points, that's the best defense. When you hold on to the football, when you put up points consistently, unlike the Raiders have been doing, it gives your defense a chance to catch their breath, gives them a chance. Okay, let's rock and roll.
Yep, we hear you again, man. We still fortunately we still own your Raiders, man. So you can pop your spit.
We were 10-7 without Davante Adams. The only thing that changed is we changed coaches and insert Davante Adams, and all of a sudden we 7-2.
Well, I'm saying like as far as like what looks like shiny and pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like when people were talking about contenders that year, the Raiders weren't in that conversation of what people were talking about. So that's what I meant by like you were basically you taking a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whatever, man.
All right. So let me go back to the game because I didn't get to speak on the game. There's a lot. I was letting Dre. We was talking about Coach Belichick when my shit went dead or whatever. So, damn, it's a lot, man. Where to start? I'm gonna start with the good news. Defense. Coach Brown, sir, we appreciate your efforts. Shit is starting to pay off. I'm kind of starting to see your vision of things. I feel like Marcus Peters needs to play a little bit harder over there. The front seven, particularly, Max, even number 95, Butler, I believe his name is, along with Tillery is playing better. Also, Hunts. I also saw some flashes from Tyree Wilson, the first round pick. Been happy with the linebacker play. Just overall happy with the defense, bro. I can't even front. And then on offense, I feel like number 70.
Hold on.
Tipping.
As far as the defense, is there any part of you that says to yourself, slow down, this is Mac Jones we playing?
No, it wasn't just a Patriot game. It was also the Monday night game. And
Okay.
that was nobody but Jordan Love as well. I'm not getting over.
You're just saying you see something though, like within.
As far as what Raider
glimpses.
defenses have looked like in the past, compared to what this one is starting to look like. All the guys, even the back end, Pauls, Peters, Marcus Epps, Trayvon Merrick, and right now they got Amik Robertson and the rookie Jacorian Bennett starting because my boy Hobbs has been out. But the defense, I'm not like getting too overly excited because it was.
And then my bad. I just one more question. One more question that I asked Isaiah too when you were gone. Because you're about to get on offense anyway. Your thoughts on the Jakobi Meyers pickup so far?
Been fantastic. I'm gonna tell you, I was confident in this the whole time. If you look at my fantasy teams, I have him on. I got 3 fantasy teams. I have him on 2 of them, and he starts. And it seems this is what my thought was. He knows the offense better than Devontae and those guys. So when he comes in, he's going to fit right in, and he's not going to get the coverage. You feel me? So I love the pickup. He's taking advantage of it. He's doing a much better job than a guy like Mac Hollins was doing with the same type of love.
Right.
This guy is catching the ball and trying to score. So, I love the pickup. Love it. I feel like
real quick, Isaiah or Raghu. My bad.
Go ahead.
No, I just want to know real quick, since you just had to mention that guy's name. Who did he who shall not be named guard on the Patriots this weekend? Marcus Peters.
God, you got to give him a shot at least once an episode. Huh?
So
I know I want
mainly
to, but
mean
hold
with
on.
him is on run plays, he's just checking out on us, bro. And that I'm watching the all 22, and I'm like, come on, Marcus, man, damn, bro. I know you're not there to tackle running backs and shit, but on film, and I guess they accepting it from him because I see it on film, and he's still doing it. So I guess the coaches are accepting that shit, but he's not playing bad pass coverage at all. At all.
Okay, I just want to get okay.
My complaints is
he survives this.
My complaints has been the run D. He is not, trying to come up and stick his nose in there at all.
Yeah, he don't tackle for shit.
And then what was you was about to give thoughts on the offense?
So
On the offense, yeah.
Me?
Yeah. I kind of cut you off with the Myers question to segue into that.
Yeah. So let's get into that. There's a lot to unpack here too. So okay. So it's not so much number 70 tipping the run is I feel like, okay,
70 is tip and run when we run the ball in shotgun. When we get under the center, the tendency is so strong run that teams are shooting the run. So this is why the Raiders haven't been able to run the football. So 70 is leaning. Okay, when they get into 2-point stance, but they still gonna run the ball, 70 is leaning. And then when they get in the when Jimmy G or whoever's playing quarterback gets under the center, we don't play action pass enough to have teams feel like we're gonna break tendency. So Josh McDaniels, some of this is on McDaniels, and some of it is on number 70 and the O-line coach. They need to get that shit cleaned up. I've seen that shit from the TV screen. The kid, Michael Mayer, finally showed up, the draft pick from Notre Dame. He showed up this weekend. Happy to see that. Like we talked about Myers already. I don't know if Dylan Parham is going to be a guy. I don't know, bro. I just feel like I think we should let number 77 play guard. Munford, Thayer Munford, the Ohio State kid, 7th rounder a couple years ago. I just don't like the guard play, number 70 nor number 66, Dylan Parham. I feel like Parham holds too much. He gets overpowered too much. So does number 70. Ironically, as a USC guy, the 2 UCLA guys on our line, the center and the left tackle are actually playing well this year. Along with, I feel like 72, Illuminor, has done a pretty good job so far because the sacks come from like up the middle, if you notice that. But overall, yeah, the offense still, I don't know what it is. I think Josh needs to give up play calling. Hopefully there's somebody that he trusts there that can call plays, bro, and just coach the team. Because I think he's getting a little, like I see the tendencies and I'm on the couch. So these pro defensive coordinators, you imagine, they're eating this offense for lunch right now, bro. That's about all I got, I think.
So my last question to you, another thing that I asked Isaiah, is there any more, I guess you could say, like optimism going forth? And it don't even have to be just for this season, but like, are you a little more content with your optimism as far as going forth, or do you still pretty much feel the way you've been feeling as far as like who needs to go or what needs to change or go from scratch? Like where do you stand as far as all that goes right now?
I'm glad you asked me that, bro. So I ain't gonna lie. The defense is looking better than I believe I anticipated they was going to be looking at like by week 6. So with that said, I'm not going to adjust the win total yet because we haven't scored the ball. We haven't scored on offense. But if the defense continues to play like this and then they figure it out on
And figuring it out on would be getting number 17 involved, right?
Well, figuring out on would be scoring more than 3 touchdowns. Like, can we get 24 points?
You're telling Jimmy G or Brian Hoyer, whoever it's going to be, to score more than 3 touchdowns a game?
That's the NFL, man. The defense is good, but it ain't that good. You got to score that much if you're gonna call yourself, winning consistently. You need, 3 touchdowns or more. We're not doing that. We're winning games
on field goal.
Yeah,
we'll score a touchdown and then the rest of the game kick field goals. That's what happened in the last game. They just happened to get a safety on the play that won the game.
You know what's funny?
Shout out to the defense.
Shout out to Mac Jones not knowing where he was too.
Look at the stuff we're saying about the defense. They are getting turnovers. They are ending ball games. They are getting sacks. Who are these guys? This ain't the fucking Raiders defense we talking about, right? So I can't say enough about Patrick Graham and his unit. And he's had injuries too. So it's not, you can't say offense can't complain and say that. So
McDaniels, this is on you, bro. Your guy, which now I understand that Graham was a defensive assistant with New England before he went on to be the D-coordinator with the Giants. So these guys know each other for a long time.
Who would have thought that? I mean, minus Dre. Who would have thought come week 6 we'd all be sitting at 500? Like, definitely didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I had us at 2 and 4 right
Hey,
here.
fuck you, JC. I just caught what you said.
Well,
Fuck
I was
outta here
losing
with
to
that.
Green Bay.
I would have expected y'all to possibly be 3-3. I just, unfortunately, y'all not. Mac
had us
Jones
losing
is
to
worse
Green
than I even
Mac-
remembered he was.
Jones, okay?
Yeah, for sure. That nigga
He
is
ain't
definitely not
Alabama.
it. He had us fooled that first season when he made playoffs and all that. But I think we should have took heed of that Bills game. Like, that should have told us all we needed to know, and I think we ignored that switch.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's different.
And on top of that, to make the situation worse, we have to play the Bills next week. So that
Woo!
it's just getting to a point where
Well, y'all got
it's
action
like,
though.
hey, Mac,
Bills been folding
Yeah,
against
now
teams
Mac
that they supposed to
fucking
win. So
well.
y'all might actually have some action in that.
well,
especially 'cause it's a division
better-
game.
You better get something going.
All right, let's go. Detroit and Tampa.
I'm for sure. I'm so happy with Detroit for winning that one. That was a huge win for them. Well, not a huge win, but it was a good win. There we go.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
what I was
good
looking
win for sure.
They need.
Yeah,
I thought that was much needed.
I mean, Detroit's been looking kind of like what we pretty much anticipated thus far.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not
shout
quite
out- And
good,
shout out to
but
their defense too.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
even a little bit
exactly.
better. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Maybe not quite this good, but like, you know, they it seems like the hype wasn't like, you know, we weren't overhyping them. It seems like
And they're
but we might have
Yeah,
still
no.
been a little
And
scared
the
to put that
defense is-
extra umph on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to me, they're another team like the Jaguar, where
But also, you have to.
you know you're down for a while, and then all of a sudden, man, you got all these high picks around, and you get the right coach, and shit, look out.
and even like think about it,
Yeah,
it's crazy that Jared Goff was supposed to just be like a throw-in with that trade, and that's like their, you know what I'm saying? That's their guy right now with all of those picks. Like they were supposed to that was just supposed to be the casually carry them until they get a quarterback. But it looks like this is what they riding with. So now we'll see.
And another big
We'll see how they my bad, Jerry. We'll see how that looks when they get to playoff. Well, let me pump my brakes. If they get to playoffs, we'll see how that looks depending on how Jared Goff plays when they get
It's a
there.
playoff team, bro.
Yeah,
It's a
and then
playoff
see
team. Yeah.
and then see like, you know, what they have to say after that. But as of right now, it's looking
Barring
like
injury.
ready to roll.
You had it right. Win. You had it right.
Oh,
and honestly, I think too, like that defense deserves that Detroit defense, man. They deserve so much credit. I mean,
I agree.
They've
1000%.
been fun to watch.
Isaiah,
I mean,
you of all
They're
people should
getting.
not be saying
Not
that.
only are they winning,
I'm just saying, like,
they're
y'all should
getting
not
to
be
the
saying that when y'all
quarterback,
always
they're
tell
finding
me
ways
it's
to
a long season left.
I mean, they're in the NFC North.
they're finding ways to, stop. And more importantly, I think it's just that they're finding ways to stop the run, and they're doing pretty. I mean, they have some areas that they need to clean up in pass coverage, but for majority, they're doing pretty good. I mean, they're fun to watch. So
Yeah, for sure.
when you can put
That I
pressure
can
on the
agree with
quarterback,
too.
you're
Them
gonna for sure
being
put-
incredibly fun to watch for sure.
Me and Dre was just talking
if you
about
can
how
get to the
far
quarterback,
the league, the season has already progressed. So, you know, we're 2 weeks away from you are who you are territory. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, week 9 you get that?
Yeah, shit. Halfway through the year, you are who you are, man.
bro, you're
Damn.
weeks in and you haven't figured yourself out yet.
I don't
How
know
can you go
about that
9 weeks in and not be
because the
figured
Rams
out
probably
yet?
gonna be 500 by then, and that definitely ain't gonna be us. So Yeah, I don't know about that saying.
The Rams gonna
Yes,
be.
you are. All right. That's
Man,
exactly who you are.
I ain't
at that
coming. I
point.
ain't coming off my. And I was the nice one. I gave the Rams 8 wins, but I ain't thinking like wild card and all that right now.
I cannot see you, brother. You are a shadow.
Bro.
You said what?
I
You're a
cannot-
You're a
shadow.
shadow.
Oh, yeah, it's because I backed up. My bad.
Actually, we don't get tape on him saying this stuff. It's all right.
Nigga got a problem with me being a shadow. This nigga was upside down Batman for like a month straight on the
Bro,
podcast.
you was like Dateline NBC.
But if you can apply pressure to the quarterback the way the Lions are doing it, then it's going to be hard to move the ball, let alone score. So that's what I also want to give credit to the defense for.
And it's
Wins
also
at the
looking
line of
like
scrimmage.
St. Brown breakout season.
Mm-hmm.
A game we ain't gonna spend too much time on. Cardinals and Rams.
Get the fuck move on. No one gives a fuck about neither.
Okay, 1-5. You should
Just
hear
shut the
that.
fuck
That's
up.
your contemporary right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Shout out, since Ragu said I had to wait. Shout out to the true offensive rookie of the year contender in Kyron Williams with the $158 in a tutty.
Out of ND.
He looks good too.
It's
All right,
all right.
It's crazy. I was in groups with Rams fans pissed the hell off when we traded Cam Akers, and man, Sneed and done it again.
Oh,
Yo,
last
y'all be asking for him to be traded in 2 to 3 years too.
It seems like we do just switch out running backs like jeans type switch. Like,
Got Daryl Henderson.
I don't know what that is with the McVay system. And then other than that, Coop got right back to work. Isaiah called it, as I pointed out at the top of the show. That man ain't gonna see the ball no more. But I do hope Stafford really does find a way to.
he didn't see it as
include-
much. You see it.
He
starting
won't.
out pretty.
Like, come on, man.
Well-
It's like what we seen the last 5 weeks has been beautiful between Tutu and Puka. I want him to get to that mentality, and you can still get Coop his 100 yards a game. Like, I don't know why he feel like you can't do both.
It was fun while it lasted.
But back to normal.
You better tell that to whoever
Back
Puka.
to
You better tell that to that nigga fantasy owner.
That's one of them.
Because I tried to tell him. I said, look, Puka's probably gonna do decent, but I would not. If you could sell high, you better sell high. Because
Don't expect 15 touches.
yeah, when Cooper Kupp come back, I was like, I've seen it for too many years, bro. Like, that nigga is looking at him at least 20, 30 times a game. Even when he don't pass it to him, he at least look. For sure. But it seems like for some reason that, I don't know, number 10 just always finds a way to get open. So I don't think it's as bad as y'all make it seem with that.
Yeah, all right.
You don't want to just
Until
say
he gets hurt.
20 or 30 times. That's not bad.
If the nigga always open, like, I mean, we
You
get
said
mad.
looking at him even when his ass ain't open. You even said that.
You said what?
You said he'd be looking at him even when he's not open.
Yeah, but I'm saying he at least looked though. I ain't say he threw it.
Yeah, but he looking. That take time away from the other guys. He could have been looking at somebody else.
He would throw it even when he ain't. I done seen it last year. He throwing it double covered.
And then we have
He'll throw a trip. He was
yeah,
like,
he
he'll go
finna
get
say
it.
some bullshit. That's why he froze right now.
Like Shadow Man, JC.
Mhm.
Then we got the other
Shadow Man.
we got the other team that is no longer undefeated. Philly and the Jets. I'm sure nobody saw this coming.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Vegas saw it.
I
coming,
know
baby.
somewhere
Believe me.
there was a parlay of the Eagles and Niners, and that was probably like the most for sure parlay that they felt they can get. Because if I'm not mistaken, this was the first time the Jets beat the Eagles in franchise history.
Wow.
That's
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
Zach Wilson looked pretty decent out there. Like he did what he had to do.
nigga, what?
It wasn't nothing just great, but I mean, he was.
Nigga, that defense looked decent and great.
I'm not gonna lie, that defense. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, the Zach Wilson we saw last year, he looked like he got
Williams.
a little bit. I mean, I was the person saying that I feel like the Jets with Aaron Rodgers were a Super Bowl contender, and I feel like the way their
Nigga, I
defense is
didn't.
going was one of the main reasons why. So
Yeah, we know.
yeah,
Some of us
How
did
about-
though.
Hey, how about a lot of the guys that, yeah, we got you now. We didn't already gave Isaiah and Dre to work. All these guys that you were saying were like, you know, a minute left in the game, you need them to come down, get a touchdown type split. All those guys you've been talking about haven't been doing anything that much crazier than the Lamar guy that you felt like didn't have Super Bowl aspirations. And we
You know-
never got to address you about that. So I want to hear your thoughts now.
We're still in the regular season. Wait until playoffs.
That's
Then
what
Lamar will
that's
show
what
true.
I was talking about.
honestly, the way I've looked at Lamar this season, because my voice started coming out.
That nigga said LeBron. You ready for Thursday, huh?
Lamar's actually played well this season. You can't even slander him. He's played good. It's just the wide receiver group.
You can stop. Hey, Jay Will, just stop. Just stop.
I'm giving him his flowers. That's all I'm saying. I'm giving him his little flowers for that y'all forcefully wanted me to give him so bad. But he's been solid this season. I just hate that he doesn't have the help around him that can kind of take his
Nigga, that
game.
was no. That was not your
No, I just
We are not letting you do that
I-
because we gave Isaiah and Andre hell. Hell no. We are not letting you do that. That was not what you
Nigga.
and that was not your energy.
Listen, I was
You
wrong,
ain't give
though.
me shit, nigga. You ain't
It
give
was
me
not.
nothing. Nigga, I'm one man army stand against 50.
We gave that nigga hell for like 3 weeks about that spit, and you just moseyed on alone. I just want to know: does that still stand with you? Do you see it now?
They have Super Bowl aspirations.
That was it.
Oh, still no. I still don't see it.
Yeah,
So,
still.
so again, based on not now, not real. I'm talking real time at the time. Your only two guys you could come up with was Mahomes and Burrow. Burrow done split the bed all damn season.
I think I did over criticize Lamar a little bit because I feel like I didn't look at his complete team around him compared to what Patrick Mahomes had. I feel like Joe Burrow's just been awful. But I'm trying to see how can I piece this together.
I was about to ask Ragu, like, are you buying this? Are you
I'm gonna leave him
okay
alone,
with that?
man.
Are you
I'm
satisfied with what you heard?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes, I am.
I do think I was a little bit wrong about the Ravens and Lamar, but I mean,
I'll take that.
Look,
I'll
you
take
just
that,
admitted
JC.
that you were overly critical. To me, that's enough. To be fair,
just
Exactly. That's when I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Here's to you, my guy. See.
so y'all don't have much to say about this about Eagles dropping the ball on this fit.
Jalen. Okay,
Nobody
my bad.
wants to get their kicks in one time and nothing.
My bad. Jalen looked bad on the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why you were so damn defensive with Jalen when we started, because you thought I was finna go in. You was trying to supplement to, you know what I'm saying, to kind of soften it up, pause.
Let me
for
be
later on.
objective. Let me be objective. Jalen, that one ball he threw was terrible. I don't know if they had the miscommunication or whatever the hell that was, but he threw it right to the defender.
The second one,
And the Jets defense is it, nigga. That's what it is. He played a for
And
real
they probably would have won if he hadn't have done that. So, as much as I stand for these guys, I got to keep it 1,000 wow as well. So, It was just it was a good game, two good teams, and then Jalen made that mistake. And Zach is still a work in progress, but I do see progress.
And Jalen is, like I've said, great for the way that team's constructed. He's great for that. And I know he's capable of having great games against great teams, right? So I'm not saying that, the nigga ain't still got the potential to go back to the Super Bowl and all that, even though that's extremely hard. The potential is there, but he definitely has a lot of things that need to be tuned up. If that's going to be a legitimate chance. And that's honestly is wide open in the NFC because the other top team in the NFC, their quarterback ain't looking like he is either. Like they both are.
What are the things?
I'm not gonna say being carried, but
I'm curious. JC. What are a couple of the things that he needs to clean up? My boy Jay.
His passing IQ does not seem like tier 1 in the NFL as it's been perceived.
Passing IQ does like it's tier 1. You sound like one of them fucking PFF dudes.
You said what? You said what?
I just said, what are you saying when you just said that? It's passing IQ. What?
What is it that you missing?
I don't understand what you meant. Can you dumb that down for me?
That was me dumbing it down. When it comes to, I feel like because of the weapons he has, like, yes, he has his moments where he's able to get like some great times, like when AJ Brown is caught down the middle on the 50, 60-yard bombs. He has his moments like that. But as far as like the whole slicing and dicing tier 1, what we've been accustomed to seeing prior to the season from a Burrow, from a Mahomes, from a Herbert, and at times Josh Allen, I ain't seen, like, I don't think Jalen Hurts is that when it comes to that split. But I think because he's such of a threat as a runner, and I think because of the weapons he got and the running game that he's had, it makes him that much more dangerous. And I'm saying that the nigga still has a chance to win a Super Bowl with this constructed roster. But games like this right here, when you play a defense that's for real, that could go in any way.
The best unit on their team is the offensive line. You didn't even mention that. You're talking about the receivers and shit.
I said in general. I was talking about
Swift.
Like everything.
Swift wasn't even there last year. So
first of all, I wasn't even just talking about the offense. I was talking about the team in general, the defense as well.
You said the weapons around him. You said the weapons around him. You said this.
I didn't mention Swift. I didn't say the receivers.
You said the weapons around him. The only guy you mentioned specifically was AJ Brown, but you said the words, the weapons around him. You said this, bro. Like everybody can tell you.
His offense and his defense, period. Top to bottom, they have the best constructed roster in the NFL right now. Now, you said Swift wasn't there last year. Okay, but Miles Sanders was. And they still were able to do what they did.
The original question is, what are the deficiencies that he has to clean up? All right, and then you said it's passing IQ or something. And now we talking about the entire team. So let's back up.
No, because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make it seem like I'm slandering the man and saying like this nigga's not good like that. He's not going to win. I was making it clear. I still think he's capable of winning a Super Bowl with this roster. I still think he's more than capable, and I think he's capable of playing a great game. But it's not. I don't think if he does, it's not going to be in the version that we're accustomed to from these tier 1 quarterbacks.
Let's get to it. Let me ask you this: how many other quarterbacks in the league could go to the Super Bowl with the roster that Jalen had?
Oh my gosh. Obviously Mahomes, Burrow.
No, just you ain't even got to say
the names
in your mind. How many? What's the number?
It's at least 10 for sure.
Do you guys agree with that?
No.
I certainly do not.
No.
There's not
Technically,
10 guys that can go to the Super Bowl with that roster.
So you taking Jalen out, so he's not one of the 10.
Uh-huh.
So all right, so I'm not gonna ask you to name them. I ain't even gonna do that to you. So that's all I'm saying, bro. You said it was stuff you need to clean up, and then we end up going back to this whole narrative about the roster. You feel me? You start off on one thing about him, and then it becomes the roster.
I'm
What
saying
does
if there's,
Jalen
I'm
need
saying
to
if
clean
there's a
up?
weakness, I'm saying if there is a weakness and why the Eagles possibly don't go back or don't win at all in general, I think that's what it will be because it
What
can
he
come
done with
down
the
to
football?
stuff like what we just saw on Sunday.
The fumble against San Francisco.
You said what?
I mean, you know, I feel like he don't fumble against San Francisco, and they're probably the champs right now. I mean, I'm sorry, against Kansas City in the Super Bowl, and they're champs.
Yeah,
right
but that was a big damn mistake, wasn't it?
now. Yeah, I'm just saying. That's what you're talking about. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? He needs.
I
to
mean,
clean up?
I've been saying
If you
that.
said he needs to clean that up, I agree with you. Because other than that, they went all the way to the Super Bowl already.
Right. And like y'all said, how often does that happen where a team goes back? It doesn't happen
Kansas
often.
City- Kansas City's been back.
Nigga, that's Kansas City and the Patriots. That's it.
Well,
9 out of 10 niggas don't be going back after that.
I mean, you young enough to have seen two teams do it, so it can't be that rare.
Yeah, in like a 20 to 30 year span. That's a long time.
And you know, I've seen it done a few times more than that. So it happens, man. You know, you get on a run.
Before we hop off this ship, yeah, I noticed how like there was a lot of controversy. People saying that Dalvin Cook should have got paid. Da 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 da. He hadn't really done anything, just intriguing this year to prove that he should have been paid. What people were saying online. No Dalvin Cook slander, but I feel like this kind of feeds into the narrative that older running backs, people like Dalvin Cook, running backs are just not as valuable these days.
Well,
Even
we've
like-
had, no, because we've had that talk already. Because when a nigga like Daniel Jones get paid and split the bed, or when Tannehill get paid and split the bed, everybody just goes to their prospective corners and say, "Oh well, we messed up on that," and then they turn around and pay the next trash quarterback. So we're not gonna do that with the running back.
That's what I'm just saying.
Thank you,
seems like-
JC. Yeah. Oh my God, thank you. I can't even fucking add no more to that. Thank you.
That was well said.
All I'm saying is
And that was well said.
Dalvin Cook ain't playing like people say he was paid or he should have been paid. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is some of them fucking GMs, like JC said, if we gonna talk about everybody, let's talk about all of the shit that y'all do then. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's how we can do that.
It's just
And I'm
real
saying
easy
that
to nitpick
these
at the
GMs
running backs. You know what I mean? Like that's an easy target. We already just seen the owners trying to snatch the market from them. Like, you know what I mean?
player personnel guys and whatnot.
I feel you. But yeah, I mean, you're definitely 100% right about Daniel Jones. I mean, I don't think we have to even talk much more about that. But I do see what you mean when saying that.
And then it's like on top of that, the quarterback, if anything, they should have more slander when it comes to stuff like that. They the only player that touches the ball every single play. They're
That's
the
true.
only player on offense that touches the ball every single solitary play.
And they're so big of a chunk of the cap, too. If they have any success, they just eat up the cap after that. So they should get the fucking criticism.
Sunday night football.
$50 million guy.
Boy, the Bills was not trying to lose
Hey,
that.
real
Boy.
quick.
That would have. Woo, they was not
Hey,
trying
real
to pick up
quick,
that news.
I gotta,
That's an ugly game. Man.
what was your thoughts on the apps? First off, the Giants had bad clock management in the first half, but
Yeah, that was real surprising to see from Dable. Twice,
did you
though.
guys think about
Twice. At halftime and at the end of the game.
Yeah, twice. But you didn't think that was a PI at the end, or
Nah, you don't
Or do you
even
think
look
that was well-
like
well,
that in
do you
that
think that was-
scenario, nigga. Hell no. Refs ain't bailing you out, and
I
you
was
and
just
you,
saying,
and you
okay.
being dumb with
Because
clock
Thanks for pointing
management.
out the coaching blunders too.
Right.
That shit needs to be pointed out as well.
I just can't believe the clock management though. Even the announcer was like, dude, you guys are letting like 30, you guys are letting like 10, 15 seconds run. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you can't let shit like that happen.
And they had 2 chances to win. Score.
They had too many chances to win.
like in terms of, bro, look how much fucking money you make a year and you made that fucking dumbass decision. You never hear people say that about the coach, but we need to start saying that.
Facts.
Colts.
Yeah, I do.
That is true. Isaiah been calling for his coach to get fired. Damn
Oh,
near
yeah.
like
I'm not
game
saying-
one, game 2 last
You
year.
You say it, Isaiah, but you don't hear people saying it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, for sure. I'm just like, shit, I don't give a damn about that. That motherfucker McDaniels need to go.
Hell, Raiders fans did it to Gruden. That's exactly what y'all was saying. They gave you all that money, nigga, 10 years.
Yep, they was hating on Gruden. They still hate. Some of them.
Yeah, the Bills seeming like they just been having some sneak away wins, but I don't think anybody on this podcast, other than me, looked highly on the Bills this season, right? As far as like an AFC contender.
I had them falling off. I ain't gonna lie. I had them falling off.
Yeah, I just had them go as far as making it to the playoffs. I didn't really consider them like a season.
Okay. And I don't even think Isaiah had them going to the playoffs was his hating, but
Who
you, nigga,
had who going to the playoffs?
the Bills.
I can't remember, but
I can't remember either. That's what I'm saying. I know you wasn't high on them, though.
yeah, Josh Allen's still a fraud.
We shall see. Shout out Tyrod Taylor. You should at least had a job for the foreseeable future to get your chance.
Shout out Tyrod. And we're not even gonna go all into that. No, it's just because like what we just said earlier about some of these dudes shit the bed and they didn't puncture my man lung and shit with needles and all. Oh man, just anyway. Shout out to Tyrod. They balled with him
For sure.
For sure.
Let him stick around and get some of that backup money, man, that y'all let them other guys sit around and get.
No, for real.
Like Brian Hoyer sitting around getting.
And Chase Daniels.
Hey, he's the
Bro.
epitome of it, JC. I thought about him first. I was gonna say his name first, but yeah. Shit. Matt Barkley ass ain't still in the league, is he? He better not fucking be.
He said he better not.
It'd be crazy. Don't it be crazy? Some of these guys we end up when somebody get hurt, we be like, damn, this nigga's still in the league. It'd be interesting to see who gonna come in when a nigga get hurt. Like, just so you can say that.
This nigga's still in the league.
I remember Isaiah did that last year to Andy Dalton when Winston got hurt.
I did not know
Said
that.
Andy Dalton's still in the league.
I can see that shit too. He's like, hold on, wait. I thought he was gone.
Sometimes you don't be knowing who on your own damn team. You be like, damn, that nigga still in the league. Nigga, he was on your team all year. You had no idea. All right, let's go. Prime time, Sunday night football. This is the podcast favorite team. Dallas Cowboys and the Chargers.
Oh yeah.
Nasty ass Herbert.
I ain't gonna lie. My guy Herbert let me down the other night. I was waiting for that game-winning drive to come pop my spit today.
And then he's out there flat out missing guys.
You said what?
Bro,
He's out there flat out missing wide open guys.
Yeah, especially that
and
one.
he had his
like,
chances to win.
He missed a few.
Yeah. He made him lose yesterday. Any thoughts? What are your thoughts
The
on that?
thing that
JC?
stood out the most, though, Ragnar, you pointed it
Come
out.
back here. JC, come back here. So
I just realized probably why y'all was seeing my shadow and stuff. That's why I had to get the light on for you.
yeah, we don't care about that no more. We're almost through that.
I'm
we care
glad we
about
see you though. So,
we care about
what are
this
your
stuff.
thoughts on that?
So with
I mean,
Yeah,
it's one game. Herbert been balling this season. Like, I mean, what y'all want me to say?
He been fake balling.
I'm disappointed in the 2-3 record.
I'm about to shut all this shit down.
I hate that y'all got a better record than that nigga. I mean, that
Go ahead,
that
go
don't
ahead,
sit
get
well.
out. Get it all out. Get
I
it
hate
all
that
out.
they one of the teams that beat us. Yeah.
Get it all out. You done, JC? Okay,
Isaiah, what's up, man? Let's talk. Let's talk,
so
bro.
with that
What up?
interception last night, Justin Herbert threw his 13th career interception in the fourth quarter of a one-score game. That is 5 more than any other QB in the NFL since he entered the league in 2020.
Wow. What
He
are
was
your
waiting
thoughts?
for that, you know, like,
What are
Yeah,
your
he
thoughts
was.
on that?
So you want to know what happened on Herbert's 3 losses this year? Herbert had the
Interception
ball.
in the fourth quarter.
Hold on. Herbert had the ball at the end of the game, but couldn't get in the field goal range against the Dolphins. Y'all remember that? He took some sacks.
Damn, bro, you ain't got to elaborate on every game. Just say the stat and
No,
get
no, no, no.
the next one.
No,
Ah,
no, no.
damn.
He's not going boy.
Going
This
into
is-
full blown detail, nigga. This ain't Peyton and Eli.
Herbert got the ball. No, hold on. Herbert got the ball in OT and went 3 and out against the Titans. Against the fucking Titans, bro.
Titans defense is good. What you mean?
Shut up. No, they're not. Herbert had the ball at the end of this game. What did he do? Threw an interception.
Against another great defense.
Threw an
That's a
interception, brother.
They didn't look great against San Francisco.
Tony Romo with highlights. Phillip Rivers with a mullet.
Definitely not
I
Phillip.
told you that.
Definitely not Phillip Rivers.
He's
This
playing
nigga's
from
dangerous.
behind, stat padding, like this is
Yeah.
NBA 2K24 in full in
That's
ass.
crazy.
Shit is on the
Nigga,
line.
Herbert
he's
is like
just
that,
not
nigga. Y'all
guy.
niggas is crazy.
When the shit is on the line, he's just not that guy.
He's not. Yeah, he can't win in big games. When you can't win when it matters.
Fraud. Ain't done nothing.
I feel like the regular season stuff has been proven. I'm just waiting for him to get to playoffs, and then we could talk. That's where I'm at with
Where
Herbert.
he chokes.
I've been saying that the last 2 years. I need to see playoffs, and then we can talk.
Yeah. Whatever, nigga. You. Yeah. He's not making it there. That's the problem, brother.
Hey, we shall see.
Since he's entered the league, him and Derek Carr have the same amount of playoff appearances. In the same amount of
Hey.
playoff wins. Yeah. Just let that
That means he's Derek Carr. Like I don't get what your point
Hey,
is.
that what it looking like. That's what it looking like.
You said it, not us.
I was just
That's
trying
what I'm
to see
saying.
where he's supposed to be going with that.
Yeah, that interception was on Staley last night, right?
I didn't say that. I wholeheartedly blame
No, I
Herbert.
was just trying to see if
Well,
you
no,
know.
let's talk about Staley too, though.
If I was just trying to see if there's any way you're gonna wiggle your way out of this with an excuse for your
Let's
boy.
talk about it. Let's
No,
talk
there
about
was
it.
no excuse for that. That was, I was
No,
ready
he
to
should've-
pop my spit.
He shouldn't have went for it. He
He
should have
He
kicked the field
let me
goal.
down. That's all.
He should have kicked the
That's
field
what
goal.
It's one game though. Like it's one game.
One
I need
game.
to see him-
One game.
I need
One
to see
game. I
When
him
it was 10-7.
I
get
just
back
gave
to the
you-
playoffs.
Way out,
Look.
Herbert.
He has way more great regular season games than bad ones. So
Yeah, okay.
let's start
I-
there.
I just told
That's
you
why I'm
that-
waiting for playoffs.
That is his 13th interception in a one-score game of fourth quarter.
I mean, of course, when you bagging
So,
on
in other
the
words, he's out
actual
there
bad
blowing
thing
game.
and not talking about the good ones, yeah, it's gonna sound worse.
Isaiah.
Okay.
So he's out there fucking games off, in other words.
Exactly, Ragu. Exactly.
That's what that stat sounds like.
So he effed that game off against y'all when he got that 4th and 15 on the other end.
When Big Mikey was there,
That was his fault too.
no Big Mikey. You see what happened?
Oh, okay. I'm just checking. He didn't show y'all he liked that. Raiders and had a front row seat.
You ain't show me shit.
Joe Have ain't did nothing but split with him this whole time he been here.
Thank you. And what happened? What happened with playoffs on the line? Huh? What happened with playoffs on the line?
Nigga, he got a kicker that can't kick 20
folded. That fraud folded.
kicker
That fraud
that can't
folded.
kick 20 to 30 yards.
Folded. Go get a touchdown.
He got a defense that gave up 30 points and a half.
You know what Mahomes would have
That's what
did?
happened.
Look at this.
You know what Mahomes would have
Herbert
did?
Stan account.
Mahomes would have got a touchdown.
Write it down, guys. Right here. You got one right there.
And if I'm not mistaken, Isaiah, if I am not mistaken, and I believe at the end of the first half of that game, Herbert threw what, 81 yards? Now,
Exactly.
granted, I don't think that's. Oh, yeah,
The
I don't think
game
that's
that
a lot
they
for a
have the
quarterback
ball.
in the first
How
half.
long did
That-
he have the ball?
The game that they beat us in this year, it wasn't because of Herbert. It was because of Khalil
How
Mack.
long did you have?
Yeah, literally because of Khalil Mack. Absolutely.
Ragu, you can't say that.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, you can't come out. Oh yeah, Khalil Mack. Nah, nigga.
Saw the game. Shit,
That's
I
the
saw
guy you
the
called
game.
blockable, and he got like damn near 20 sacks on you every time he's played y'all since then.
Shit, I
That's
saw
not
the
true.
game, so I can say that.
That's
I have
not
to
true.
say it.
That's
I have
not
to
true.
say it.
That's not true. Don't even sit up here and cap.
What you mean that's not true? What's not true?
Don't sit up here and cap.
How
Don't
many
sit up
sacks he got on y'all within the last 2 years?
within the last 2 years? If you want to count just the game alone, it's gonna be 6, nigga.
Nigga, in the first time he played y'all, after y'all called him very blockable, he had like 4-5 sacks that game.
Let's see.
What he do in the other games? What he do in the game when y'all needed to beat us to not go to the playoff?
First of
See-
all, I don't think Khalil Mack was on that team yet back then.
See, last year, last game, he played against
Was
us.
he not
Yeah.
on that team?
Nah, that was before that.
So he only had the 10 sacks in 2 games, and then the other 2 games he ain't did shit.
10 sacks in 2 games is crazy.
I feel like we played against them with him. This gonna be our
He's
sixth
had
time.
2 games with 0 sacks, 1 game with 1 game with 3, and then the game with 6. So don't try to sit up here.
So
and
he
say,
in double.
yeah.
So he in double
There you
digits,
go.
nigga.
There you go.
Okay, nigga, don't try to sit up here and act like he going Aaron Donald on us or some shit, nigga. He's had some.
Nigga, he went worse than Aaron Donald on y'all. He damn near broke an NFL record on y'all. What you mean?
Shut up, nigga.
Any Cowboys thoughts?
No. Oh,
That-
that's-
what you gotta say.
Herbert sucks. That's our take for the game. That's it.
Yeah,
that was incredible play by Tony Pollard.
That boy, you gotta say.
Tony Pollard, real quick, I do want to say for real. And number 2, Tony Pollard, if you are watching this show or if you tune in later, that was one hell of a score.
Yeah, it was some crazy little highlight splits like that and hurdles and all type of shit. I forgot who was the other.
Yep.
It was somebody else that had a crazy hurdle this
already.
weekend.
Herbert lost.
I feel like Dre just be hating on players just when he find out
actually,
I like
real
him.
quick-
What the hell you got against Herbert?
Hey, JC. No, real quick. I was gonna say no. I have nothing against Herbert. I think he's a good quarterback.
on
But he just
Herbert,
can't get it done
You
with
hate,
it.
you hate
when
on
it counts.
Embiid.
But
You
I
hate
was
on
gonna
Cam.
say,
Anything that I F with, you decide to hate on. So I wasn't like,
well, that's
what
because
is your
Embiid's a
deal?
fraud. No, because that's it. Real quick, Embiid's the only reason we get on Embiid is because he is a for sure fraud and a crybaby. That's what he is. All right, we've cleared that many of times, and he can't win when he needs to in the playoffs. But that's another story for another day. But real quick, Dallas
okay.
has now beaten the Chargers the same exact way by the same exact score. I think it was last year, the year before that, one of those years when they played, and they beat them by a field goal, 20-17, and it just repeated itself
Oh, that's
tonight,
crazy.
last night.
That is a crazy stat.
Same exact
It's
way.
even more surprising
Same
that they
exact
played
way.
2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm. And then watch,
They
we'll see
usually
them on
don't do
schedule
spit
for
like
the next
that,
4
right?
or 5.
Ooh.
I think they're just trying to make it harder for teams. Pause.
Any last thoughts on week 6 before we get into our Vegas edition pick'em?
Herbert's a fraud.
Effing hater. I can't wait till playoffs.
I would like to
Hey,
For what? For
like
what?
to say that
In McVay, we trust. That's my last words.
I would like to say, Mr. Ziegler, I do see the flashes from Tyree Wilson. What we got to do is get him a little bit more vertical as far as when he's charging in to that O tackle. I see what he's trying to do, but he's a little too high. He's got to get lower. But I think it's gonna work out. So yeah, I hope the Raiders exceed my victory prediction. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna beat the Bears. Let's go.
You better.
you better hope.
This is the type of game we'll lose, though.
That's what I'm saying. It always happened like that. That's why I was telling Jerry, like he talking about they gonna lose to the Bills. I'm like,
never
F around,
fails.
nigga. Usually that's the game, teams be losing games like that when you're supposed to win. J Will, any last thoughts?
All I know is we play the
Seen you in a
Patriots.
minute, brother. How you feeling?
You said what?
I said we ain't seen you in a minute.
Oh shit, we do play you in a couple weeks.
That's I'm waiting for that game.
They gonna
I'm
beat the
excited.
dog spit out of y'all, Jay.
Every time we play the Patriots, I'm always feel a little envious, because of the past, But hopefully it's a fun.
As much as I enjoyed the past, that was the past now.
We'll see
You
if
gotta
Matt
move
Jones
on. Gotta look
I'm here
forward.
to tell you that shit is over with.
Long
It's
gone.
time to look
Long
forward.
kiss goodnight.
Minshew, I trust.
Don't you guys wish you were Patriot fans at
Hey,
that
Dre,
time?
Settle in.
Oh,
Settle in.
Hell nah, I
Nice
don't.
20,
I got me a
25
Super
run
Bowl.
of not winning
It's
shit.
time to look forward, though. But what
I
were you
got
saying?
me
Go
a
ahead,
Super
Dwayne.
Bowl. I don't wish spit.
Hey, Dre, settle in and get ready for a nice 20, 25-year run of not winning shit.
Ooh wee. Damn, we had 2 decades of it.
Hey, all we gotta do is get the right. All we gotta do is get the right pieces and ones that'll be down to cheat. That's all we need.
Listen. Let me just say something. You dudes are young. So let me just say to you, if you would have came to me at y'all age and said that the Redskins and the Cowboys, let's throw somebody else in there. The Steelers would only win 1 Super Bowl between 1995 and now. Right? Which am I off?
That would
Am I
have
off
sounded
by any
crazy.
Super Bowls?
That would have sounded insane.
It would have sounded insane. So that's all I'm saying, man. This game that we follow and talk about and make the come on podcast Tuesday and talk about, brother, it's cruel. So, or I could even put the Raiders in there if I go back a little bit further and just say that none of those
From the
franchises right there would win. So settle in, Dre.
Better
We
enjoy
gonna
that
really
spit while
test
it
that
lasts.
if you're a Patriot fan here. It's gonna get tested.
Oh yeah, no, I'm about to go through. I think I just talked to Isaiah about dealing with them losses because they gonna start piling up. But win, lose, or draw, you gotta stick with them. If you Raider fans can stick through it, then so can I. I was a fan in 04, and I'm gonna continue to do so.
Raider fans so crazy. We gonna be mad when we finally do win. Like, you motherfucker.
That
Like,
do
how
sound,
dare
look at, like,
that do
we-
sound like
we
some Raider
won?
fans, Smith.
You know what I'm saying? How dare you motherfuckers win after all this time? God damn it.
All right, let's do our Vegas edition pick 'em.
Let's go.
We're gonna start Thursday night football. We got the Jags and the Saints. And
Oh,
Vegas clearly knows what's up. They got the Saints winning that by 1.5.
That's Trevor's.
And
first
I will
pick.
gladly take that.
Yes, because
All right, so we know the Jags been in Europe for 2 weeks. So yes, sir. Give me the Saints on that one.
Who's that?
yeah, I'm gonna take that too.
They in New Orleans
Yeah, I'll take it.
at the
That's a
Dome.
lot of traveling.
Give me the,
Dre, Isaiah.
give me the Jaguars, man.
I just
No,
flew about half as long as that, and I'm just now like recovering. So shit.
Dre, who you got?
He said, "I'm just." I got the Saints. I'm taking that.
Okay, so we only got one. We got one person that's betting with their heart. Everybody else betting logically.
need to bet with my heart, nigga. I already know they were already back in Jacks. They had already finished their 2-game trip in London. They're back in Jacks now. So then they just beat the Colts in Jacks, and they're heading on their way to New Orleans. It's about a 1 hour, 2 hour flight at most. Them niggas will be all right.
Shit, they just got back from Europe yesterday.
No, they played in Jacksonville.
Nah, they played 2 weeks before that.
Oh, 2 weeks before that. Okay. Oh shit. They played two weeks in a row though there, right?
Yeah, they did.
And then they came back and won.
Yep. Because they played a team with no quarterback.
Give me Jacksonville here. I'll take Jacksonville. I'll change my pick to Jacksonville.
Thank you, smart man.
Y'all both finna lose your money.
You a hater. That's all that shit is.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that.
Detroit and Baltimore. They got the Ravens. Oh wow, the Ravens winning that by 3. I'm surprised to see that actually.
Why?
Maybe it's because it's in
I'm just
Baltimore though.
I'm just playing.
Nah, because they be hating. Like
Damn.
I would think the run that Detroit's on, how they on fire. I would think they would have them as a favorite, but
I may take the Lions on that one.
especially with the Ravens being beat up the way they have been.
I feel, yeah, I was about to say that's gonna be
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
the line.
taking the line.
Yeah, I'm taking. Yeah, I'm
one.
taking that. I'm taking that clip on that. I'm taking the +3. But I'm rooting for Baltimore to win that game. But I'm taking the +3.
Wide receiver situation in Baltimore with all the drops and everything. The Lions are finally playing sound, cohesive, good football week in, week out, like they've been wanting to do. So I think the Lions will cover that.
But it's crazy. They still only 1 game behind them, like in the power rankings. Even with that being said, even as crazy as Detroit's been playing, Baltimore's still right on their heels. Like with all of these issues we just brought up, they just be getting it done. Raiders and Bears.
Give me the Raiders.
They
The
got
number.
damn nigga.
What's the number?
They got Chicago winning by 3. I'm just effing with y'all.
Like, damn.
Say,
I was gonna say they think
yeah.
that they think that little of the rookie. That's what I was.
Raiders by 3.
Yeah, I'll take that. As much as it pains me to say.
Justin Fields is out next week.
What's the under on this?
37.
Right. And Josh coaches as if he's hammering the under. pounding the under every week. Pause.
So this is a game where you'd be like, yeah, I'm looking at that under.
Oh yeah, man, he's fucking smoking that under every week. This is a tough one.
It is a tough one. I don't even know what to pick.
Because I don't know who's playing quarterback yet. It's early in the week, bro. So
if Chicago ain't got no quarterback, I'm taking
Jimmy G is definitely not playing, right? Isaiah?
I don't think so.
It's not definite, but it's looking likely that he's not playing.
Yeah, it's gonna be Brian Hoyer.
I'm hoping Aiden O'Connell.
I'm hoping Aiden O'Connell as well. +3. Raiders -3.
I'm gonna take that. Much as I don't want to, because these niggas would be above 500. I'm gonna take that. Bless you, sir.
You a hater, boy. Talking about some because
Thank you.
Hey, when your compadre over here talking about the lambs and all that earlier, we even. Nigga.
I feel like I'm gonna call it right here. Listen up, check it. The Raiders offense breaks out this week, and we beat these guys like 31-13 or something like that. Give me the Raiders.
That would be a dream.
Give me the Raiders and the over.
That nigga don't believe that. That nigga don't believe that one bit.
He said that would be a dream.
What?
Hey,
give me the
way.
Raiders and the over.
He think the Raiders finna put up 30 points all of a sudden?
The Raiders and the over this week on the Bears. So
Jay Will, who you got, man?
Raiders -3 and the over 37.
Raiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't know about that 31-13 split, but I'll take the 3.
Y'all gonna pound the under on this?
Hell yeah.
37?
37 and a half.
Yeah, I'll take the under.
I'm for sure taking the under.
Yeah, our coach is taking the under every fucking week.
That's probably gonna be less than that by the time Sunday comes.
His name is Josh Take the Under McDaniel. Shit.
Yeah, like you said, that, bro. If there's any bet, bro, take me.
That quarterback play for that game sounds brutal. Especially if y'all defense been playing the way you say they have.
Watch the games, brother. Hell, you ain't gonna listen.
Nigga, you can't watch all 15 games every Sunday. What are you talking about?
I know it's sad.
It's possible.
Red zone is a big help. Shout out to Red Zone.
I mean, like, if it's depending on who it is, I might go back and forth. But like, I'll pick like 1 or 2 games that I like zone in on, and then I try to catch like all the clutch times.
Yeah, I might watch like highlights.
Yeah, and then the rest of them, I just catch them on the highlights. Definitely ain't going out of my way to watch a Raiders game out of all choices. Like, what the hell he talking about?
Watch your bum ass watching our game.
You watching them nasty ass.
I can say I'm gonna go out of my way to watch a Raiders game. You think I'm watching Las Vegas and Chicago this Sunday with all these choices right here?
You should be.
You still with all these choices?
Shout out to Red Zone. It makes the podcast what it is.
Wait, how many sports apps do you guys like have on your phone?
No, don't talk about that.
phones?
Ragu gonna throw a fit like last time, just because we simply say how we watch games. So let's leave that alone.
Oh yeah, you don't want to know how I watch games. For sure.
We don't watch.
We all know. We all know.
Watch his local games, Andre. That's it. Okay, we do it the right square way. We watch our local teams, all Rams,
Ew.
Chargers, and that's it. Okay, that's what we watch. And maybe a little prime time at 5 o'clock. That's what I get to watch.
Me too.
Yeah, that's
Browns and Colts. Oh my bad, I skipped the game. Wait, no, I didn't. Browns and Colts. They got the Browns winning by 2.5.
Ooh, that
and I'm taking that.
I like that.
I take that. I ain't gonna lie. Miles Garrett's been on a tear this year.
10.5.
You say you taking that, Jay Will?
Yeah, I don't know if he.
You one of them guys who don't bet with your heart, huh?
See,
Oh,
when I bet on players. I don't bet on teams. So, but I'll take the Browns. I'm not confident. Not confident. That's all I gotta say.
I just feel like it's the worst feeling in the world for me to bet against my team and then they win. So they won. They beat a team that I bet against them and I lost money. It's like a double spitty feeling. That's why I don't do it. I don't never bet against the Lakers. I might take like a clip, like a spread, if it's high enough, like if it's like 8, 9 points or something, and I feel like it'll be a good game. I might do that, but I never bet against my team.
I mean, it depends. I feel like if it's gonna hit for sure, I feel like, then yeah, I'm gonna have no problem betting against my own
Nigga,
team.
there's no such thing as for sure in sports.
I know, but if I feel confident, then yeah, I will definitely hit against my team.
So Miles Garrett is on a perhaps best player in the entire league type of campaign. I would just like to say that. And
You
we're
need to
gonna
tell that
get
to your boy Tyrell Jackson.
Tyrell. He cries every 5 minutes for the game. You be hearing the game. He can't even let the fucking game progress without fucking crying.
Nigga crying talking about Fire Stefanski, and you just beat the last undefeated team in the NFL.
That's his favorite thing to say. Fire. I thought Marvin had said that to mock his ass.
He did.
Yeah, right. After they won, right? Yeah. Fire Stefanski now, motherfucker. But yeah, best player in the league status for him up to this point. And I'm gonna say Cleveland as well, right here. What's the number? What's the over?
39. So 40 basically, because 39 and a half.
40. Cleveland and the under.
Okay. Jerry, who'd you take? You took Cleveland?
Cleveland.
I think we went did we go unanimous on this? Everybody took Cleveland? 2.5?
Did we?
It's a
Isaiah?
3-point field goal game.
Yeah, I took Cleveland.
Damn.
The big
I
fella
think
coming back,
that's
bro.
the first unanimous one today.
The big fella coming back too.
Who's big?
Don't start no shit, JC. Won't be done.
Who you talking about?
I'm just saying he coming back to play for Cleveland.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He better be.
You had to say something. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, go my bad.
Yeah, just leave that alone, Jay. Please.
What, Dre? Yeah.
No,
yeah.
no. Please, let's move on.
No. Yeah, go ahead. Move on. I'll text you, Ray. I'll text you, Ragu.
Bills
right.
and Pats. Do y'all
We're
even
not
want
gonna spend a lot of time.
spread on this?
First off, am I assuming we're all going to be unanimous and say Patriots?
Yeah,
Bills. What's the spread?
Do y'all want to know?
Yeah, please. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Sometimes Isaiah be like, "Nigga, I don't even want to know that's it." I'm taking.
sure, why not? Let's laugh.
It's for the money. It's for the money.
8.5.
I
Oh,
thought they were going to have us by 30.
Bills win, but they don't cover.
give me the Patriots. Yeah. What's the number though?
For what?
The over.
Under, was that what
41 and a half.
Oh. You said 41 and a half?
For the he asked for the over under. Like how many
I'm
points?
gonna take the Patriots.
For the okay.
Yeah, they ain't disrespect y'all like that. That's like college game type shit.
Patriots and the under.
Hey, don't that be crazy? I don't
the
care if it's some college kids. I would
No,
feel
give me
so
the over.
disrespected. I wish you would put a minus 50 on my
Gotcha.
team that we finna
Stay
step
with
out
it.
on
Stay with the
and the
over.
score is 0-0. That shit is so disrespectful when they be
8.5
doing
is a
that.
big number in the league. But we saw people cover it. We saw teams cover that this week. somebody covered an 8.5 this week. I forgot what game it was.
Yeah, I'm taking 8.5 on that. Mac Jones been playing like complete garbage, and I feel like that defense gonna get tired. And,
Was Mac Jones ever any good? And isn't that on Dave Ziegler? But I
his
guess that's
first
show.
first season, he looked cool. He looked like he could fit in the system.
That's Ziegler too, right? Right?
That's Ziegler.
Was it to what? What's that? 3 years ago? Now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his up.
Yeah, I'm taking 8.5. Isaiah took 8.5. And then what? Jay, Will, Ragu, and Dre, y'all took the plus?
I took the 8.5 as well.
I'm not taking.
And the,
Bill,
and the under.
I'm surprised Isaiah took the I'm surprised Isaiah took the Bills on that.
Allen's a fraud.
I know.
I think
me
he really hates the Patriots that much. That's what that is.
I don't blame him. You guys probably have to get the
Either
reason.
that or he's thinking smart. Either that or he's thinking smart. I think hate is a strong word.
All right, Atlanta and
Hate is an
Tampa Bay.
appropriate word for them motherfuckers.
Atlanta and Tampa Bay. They got the Bucks winning that by 2.5.
Atlanta. Yeah, I'll take that because Ritter's guard go.
Wait, say again, JC. My bad, I didn't hear you.
It's Atlanta and Tampa Bay. And they got Tampa Bay winning that by 2.5.
Didn't they play already?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the same division.
He is a division, so yeah. I'm taking Atlanta on that. I'm taking the spread.
My first mind was Atlanta, but they giving 2 or they getting 2.5.
The Falcons.
It's Atlanta plus 2.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Bucks, man.
Oh wow.
What's the number on that one?
38.5.
Damn,
It's gonna be some scoring though, nigga. You
It's
crazy.
some
as hell.
enticing ass unders, boy.
It's gonna be some scoring that game.
You would take the over here?
Yeah, hell yeah, I would. I think
Give me the
Atlanta's
Bucks.
gonna win it, but yeah, I think
Give me
both
the
of them.
Bucks.
They both putting up a dub.
What's the money line? You got money line right there?
Yeah, I'll take
What
money
are
line on
the, what are the
Atlanta.
Bucks? Huh?
124.
Yeah, man. That's an even game. Give me the Bucks. Give me the Bucks.
Yeah, I'll take Atlanta.
I don't know about that over under though.
And then Isaiah.
Say, give me the Bucks.
We need Marv on here.
They will.
What about the number? We got to start saying the over under.
And look, we barely got time to get through the the spread split. Like they
The under, give me the under.
this is a new it's a new system.
Just say it. Just say it all in one. Your team, man. If you want what number?
I think the Bucks, I think they do go over. I don't think they.
I said Bucks and damn. Oh,
Jay.
My screen kind of cut out. What was it?
So we got the Falcons and Bucks. They got the Bucks winning by 2.5.
Yeah. Oh, I had the Bucks. Yeah,
Okay.
I took the Bucks on that one. My bad. I took the Bucks on that.
All right.
I don't trust Atlanta.
plus
Or more
minus
importantly, I
38
don't
and a half.
trust Ritter.
Plus or minus 38.5. Dre.
You said plus or minus 38.5?
See, Ragu, you see how long this taking? We got
I'll
like
say-
7 games.
I'll say plus.
All right, let's go.
God
Took
damn.
over. Let's go.
Washington and Giants.
Say the number, JC, at the same time.
I'm actually gonna take. Yeah, I'm taking.
They got Washington minus
Oh.
2.
-2.
Yeah. I mean, to me, this should be the
dang,
biggest
I
gimme.
got
Like this should
Washington.
be easy for everybody.
Damn.
Washington covering that.
Yeah, this should be hella easy. I'm surprised it's that low, to be honest.
Yeah.
And the Giants. This should be as much of a gimme as anything
Washington
on this whole spit. But Ragu be thinking Vegas gonna make that call, so that's why he be hesitant.
So I'm gonna say give me the Giants here.
Oh wow.
That's
What's the
I
all
thought
right,
you
I
were
ain't
going
even
to
gonna go into the money line. We'll talk about that later, JC. Go ahead. You didn't say that.
I am interested though, real quick. Why did you take the Giants right now?
Division game. I'm interested. It's interesting to me that they made it so close.
Oh,
Anyway.
Okay, that's fair.
And then
That's
division game. So
Yeah, that's a
Give me-
fair
yeah.
take. Because I am wondering about that too. Like what they know we don't.
yeah, that's that game. That should be like 5.
All right, Cardinals and Seahawks. They got Seattle by 7.5.
Seahawks cover.
Oh yeah,
Damn,
they'll
nigga.
cover. Seattle will
Cardinals
cover.
been having some close
No,
games.
they-
God damn, you said that hella fast.
Oh no, I mean they have been, but Seattle will find a way
And it's
to
division
cover
game.
that. I think for sure.
So
Hey, I'm rolling with that with mine.
Nigga, I'm
You
taking
said
the
7
clip.
by 7.
I'm taking the
right?
clip on Arizona, nigga.
I'm taking Arizona too.
You need 2 scores,
taking
nigga.
this.
F out of here.
I don't think they beat them by that.
You said what, Jay?
So I'm taking Arizona as well. I don't think they beat them by that.
Okay, so that's 3 of us. All right. I wasn't expecting that. 7.5 is a lot of points, Isaiah.
Yeah, like you have to like think about it. Like I don't know if I want to hit a lot of that. So.
I might actually put that on the parlay too, though. That should be some bread.
You ain't putting that shit on the board, but
Oh boy. This should be a fun game right here. You got Steelers and Rams. And we got 4
Steelers.
hating niggas
I don't
over
give a
here who
fuck
I'm sure
what
about
they
to get their opinion on this.
you know what?
They
was
got
about
the
to say-
Rams winning this by 3.
I was about
I
to say
believe
the
this
Rams.
is rematch of Super Bowl 19.
I was legit finna say the Rams, but no.
I find
He's
that
like,
hard to
"Fuck
believe.
you."
But all right.
No.
Rematch of Super Bowl 19. First of all, no, y'all too young to remember that.
That
But
nigga
anyway,
said Super Bowl 19.
this game is in Pittsburgh, obviously. Yeah.
No, since so far.
So far,
Nigga, you think they'd have the Rams favored by 3 in Pitt?
oh, the Rams are
Yeah,
favored.
well,
by
I'm taking.
Yeah.
They are. They shouldn't.
Take the Rams.
Man, smart man, Jay Will. I don't
Sad.
even tell y'all my
Beat
pick.
LA.
I'm gonna take the Steelers on the money line here.
Wow. Wow.
They're gonna beat you guys.
That's what you want to happen, huh? Good
That's
luck with
what's
that,
gonna
buddy. Good effort.
I
Luck
just-
with
yeah,
that. I wish we
Wait till
would.
next Tuesday.
I
I
wish we
can't wait
would.
till Tuesday.
Like I said,
Oh, I
we only
can't
winning 8 games, but I know that's going to be one of them. I know that.
I can't wait till we come back to this and they don't lose.
And the under 43.5 under.
Yeah, I don't know why they got our split so high, but all them other games with the
I know, huh? I
That's
know.
crazy.
That's the trip. Maybe that y'all just put up that 23 though.
Yeah. 26, sir.
My bad, man.
As much as
I didn't correct me fast.
Take our little split away.
And he
Give me the Rams on the under.
Okay.
to Pat Puka Nacua is not
If
going
Coop
to
come next week, y'all know he gonna talk his spit. The ones that took Rams.
It's just Matt Canada is that garbage.
And then he's going to get hurt for another 4
Damn,
games.
Dre, so you on the island by yourself on that one. But I like it that we don't got all unanimous. All right.
Wait, all y'all went with the.
You said what?
Everyone on here went with the Lambs.
Yeah, Isaiah switched his pick.
All of you guys
I
went with
do
the
have
Lambs.
to think about it.
I took Steelers.
Oh, you took
Oh
Steelers?
yeah, that's right. Okay.
Oh, I thought you took Rams. My bad. I think he was starting to. That's what it was.
I took Steelers plus 3, right? Yeah.
Okay, so Dre and Ragu will be in Coop's
And the under.
good graces next week.
You know what?
And the under.
Give me the Steelers.
Look, my nigga,
Hey.
this is about your third,
Let's
fourth
go.
time. Now, once you slip your ticket in, you can't go back talking about
JC, allow me to
is
say,
that your final answer.
JC,
Yeah,
allow
I'm
me to
gonna buy
say,
another ticket.
let's not spend a lot of time on this next one. Hey, that's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. You know.
This nigga got me crying. Oh man, he's right though. There's no way that should have took that long. But Isaiah want to be a hating nigga and shit. You feel me? Like, damn, make your pick, nigga, so we can move on.
I'm saying on this next one.
Yeah. So Isaiah's, let it be known, Isaiah's final answer is the Steelers plus 3. You just want
Yeah,
that
mine
to be
too.
known.
Mine too. Let's go. Let's do this.
Packers in Denver. Green
This is the
Bay.
one we're not gonna spend a lot of time on. Right?
But I'm taking Green Bay.
Green Bay minus 1.5.
Yeah, give me Packers.
Yeah, I'm taking Packers.
I'm taking Denver on that.
What the fuck is up with the number?
I
Give me
think
a-
I don't know. It's just Denver been getting beat on enough. I don't think
like,
the Packers
they
is
think
super
Denver
like
gonna
that
get
either.
beat, like they're gonna get 40 put on them?
I'm
Give me
gonna
me
take
the
Denver.
Packers.
I'm gonna
give me
take
the
Denver.
Packers
on
and
that.
the under.
I'm taking the clip. Ragu, who'd you say?
Packers and the under.
Isaiah,
Same Packers in the under.
Jay,
Packers in the under.
Jay Will, you too? Oh damn, I'm breaking the unanimous curse on this one.
Fucking 45. What is
I'm the
going
only
on?
one that took Denver. Yeah, that
What's going
45
on?
is
There's
crazy.
something about that. That shit is wild, bro.
Look, only 3 less points than the next game I'm about to
Like
mention.
JC always,
It's this, Ragu. Only 3 less points than this
like
game.
JC always says.
I don't get that. Something's up with that game, bro. That's an NFL. They know something. Anyway,
Chargers
That's all
and
to
Chiefs.
say.
They got that at 48.5. 3 points less than the Packers and Broncos. And the Chargers and Chiefs is always an effing shootout. So that is crazy. But yeah, Chargers, Kansas City. They got Chiefs minus 5.5.
I'll take the Chargers going over the number too. I'm thinking 27-24. Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm taking the clip on the Chargers and I'm taking the money line.
Yeah, I'm
Money line, what is it? Plus 190. All right. Good for you, sir.
I'm taking the Chargers in the over.
That's actually a good bet.
Um,
Even though they probably gonna lose.
Who'd you take, Isaiah?
What was this one?
Chiefs minus 5.5.
Catch one of these good money lines on them, like, boy, it'll change your life.
You said what?
They
You
playing?
catch that money line right and believe in something.
I cannot
Like
hear
say
that.
you would have bet Cleveland this week and went and got you some money. and
What
really
was you
touched
asking,
down
Isaiah?
on them.
Who did they play?
Oh, it's the Chargers. Damn, nigga, you ain't heard all this shit?
My bad, nigga.
Yeah, I'm taking Chiefs.
Give me
This
the Chargers.
should be prime time, to be real. This should be the Sunday night game.
Give me the
What's the
Chargers.
Nah, the Sunday night game is good.
It's good, but Chargers and Chiefs is always get your popcorn material.
Now, I would agree with you on this Monday night game. We might get that out of there.
That's a fact. That's
we
a
could
big
put Chargers Chiefs right there. I agree with that.
I don't even think I'm gonna watch that.
You go watch it, nigga, please. We
I
all
know.
go watch those shit.
You always say that. You always say that when you look at the game, but then when it's time and you know it ain't no other football on, you be like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm glad I'm playing fantasy hoop. I'm gonna have to tune in on during the week.
Isaiah,
Anyway.
who'd you take, Isaiah?
Give me the Chargers to cover Chiefs.
5.5. So everybody took the Chargers in. All right. First unanimous or second unanimous. We had the Browns. And we got our Sunday night prime time. Miami and the Eagles. Eagles -2.
No, that's
I'm gonna take Jalen Hurts and the Eagles and the under.
yeah. I'm gonna take Philly as well.
This is a hard one.
I like Miami.
Oh.
It is a tough one, but I think Philly edges it.
I like
Give
Miami.
it to me.
My gut is telling me to go Miami. I'm going Miami. Miami +2.
Wait, where they playing this game at?
Philly.
Philly.
Give me Philly to cover.
And as far as points, I would definitely take the over.
Just,
Last but not least, this looking like the marquee matchup of the week. You got San Fran and the Vikings.
What's the
Oh, my bad. They got Niners -7,
in the over under?
I like the Niners.
44.
For who?
I like the Niners and the under.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Niners.
Saying the
and
Niners
under
just finna beat
as
their
well.
way again, huh?
Yeah, give me the Niners.
I think I would take that too. I'm with you. But we don't know about Debo, McCaffrey, and all them. Like, what if they hurt?
I mean, I'm saying this as of if they are healthy enough to play.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
you know,
of
I'm
course,
taking,
things
I'm
Things
taking
change
my
up.
boy. I'm taking my boy, man.
You taking him anyway, though, huh?
Pause, man. Pause, but hey, no, I'm saying under the circumstances, bro. Under the circumstances.
Okay.
Relax. And it's in Minnesota. It's a big number too. 7. So give me. Y'all wanted me to pause on that one? All
No,
right,
you,
great.
you don't ever
Good,
need
you
to
good?
pause. That's the East Coast nigga that got y'all with that bullshit.
All right, so give me the Vikings. The number is gonna be under too.
Definitely take the under.
44.
What did you say, JC? Y'all think they about to beat their way again?
You said what? Oh yeah, for sure. That's going. That's gonna be like nothing to see here type of time.
And it's so true because we're really gonna sit there and say, "Nah, we won't watch it," but in reality, we're gonna sit there and we're gonna watch it.
Exactly.
Especially with 11 weeks left. Okay, stop thinking about that. New subject.
All right. Any last words on week 6 before we move on?
Go Raiders. Hopefully my prediction is wrong. Shit, go Raiders.
Yeah, same here. But Daniel's
Beat Buffalo.
with me, my boy.
It feels good to watch the Patriots downfall.
What game are you watching?
Hey, you ain't lying. That's what it looked weird, but it looked good though. When I seen that 1-5, I was like, damn.
As much as they dominated, bro, like that's just props to them. But like, I'm so happy to see them not in the convo anymore, man. It makes me happy.
Any last words on week 6, Jay?
Beat LA, and I hope the Rams get beat the fuck up. That's who's going down. And I hope your Colts get dismantled.
Oh, he just went on troll status at the end. All right.
All right.
Hey,
Let's
man,
go.
he's a sad man. Who would have thought at the top of the season that we'd all be sitting at 500 and his great Belichick would be sitting at 1? He's hurt right now.
When I'm having a bad day, all I gotta do is look at the Patriots record, and I feel happy all of a sudden.
I told you, Belichick a fraud.
There you go.
All right, real quick before we get up out of here,
It's
man.
Ohio State's winning.
We're going to do a little
Phillies are
MLB
up, by the
talk
way.
and cover some of these division round series before we head on out. So we got the Orioles and Rangers that ended
Honestly,
with the 3-0 sweep.
in the sweep. But honestly, though, you got to look at that. They had a great season, one division, all that good stuff. Here's the ultimate thing: they're young, and they have a few guys that have a few players, but this team doesn't have. They're still young and still learning. So, for them to clinch the first seed as a young team, I give them credit. But they'll be good moving forward. Just a lot, but when you get into the playoffs, it gets harder to win.
It's just that you have to hope that the Orioles can keep this team together and they can keep running it up because, eventually kids on tracks, go to bigger markets and things like that. So, but it's good for baseball when some of the smaller markets are actually good and competitive because the AL East was extremely competitive this year with some teams who were somewhat above 500 and still didn't make the playoff. Shout out to the Rangers, Corey Seager. We miss you out there in LA, brother. Just take out the Astros for us, please. I cannot see them win another world title.
Can't remember.
And real quick, I was just gonna say, just real quick on the bullpen, you guys. For any of you that haven't watched the regular season, I'm telling you right now, the Rangers bullpen. I think their bullpen in the regular season finished like 24th or something like that. They had a 4.77 ERA. Here in the postseason, they're playing like the best bullpen. They have I think it was a 2.16 ERA now. So they have been lighting it up and winning when it counts. They're 7-0 in the playoffs.
That is why they are where they're at.
Exactly.
Everybody
Nathan
else
Eovaldi had a hell of a game
was
last
what
night.
it was, including my Dodgers. So my hat's off to the NL West and AL West as well. Like the West is running things, it seems, even though Philly seems like they may have the upper hand in that series. I don't know, man. I'm with Isaiah. Anybody but Houston. Shit, at this point.
I want Houston, but I wouldn't be mad if Texas advanced. I would not be
I
mad.
landed in Houston, man. I'm gonna have the fucking World Series. The bitch had the nerve to have on the 2017 World Series shirt. And we going through you know how you go through the shit and you keep seeing them? You're going through the fucking turnstile. You know what I mean? You're going through the line,
Motion.
you keep seeing the people and shit. I kept saying something to her. My wife was like, just be quiet. Man. I'm like, they cheated to win that one. She was acting like she didn't hear me. She heard the fuck I was saying.
Hey, a win is a win, Ragu.
I thought about it. I'm like, oh shit, I did land in Houston. Maybe I should shut my mouth.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I was on the way back to Vegas on the plane, I landed in Houston. So, you know, a lot of them was Astros fans watching their game and shit. And I'm like, man, cut that shit off, man. Cheap.
Right. Love the Houston airport. Don't get me wrong, but the fucking team, fuck them.
I don't see how they can like just with their chest out, just still like root for a team like that. Like it seems like everybody consensusly in the baseball world agrees like F those guys. Like we, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the slap on the wrist they got, like
Yeah.
then turned around and they won too. Like that was even more insult to injury.
They don't even care
In
about
baseball, you know, the higher up, they're
Man,
like,
they
"Damn,
shouldn't."
bro. Another scandal? Fuck.
Because if somebody was to ever give the NBA a black eye in that way, can you imagine like Stern's reaction to something like that? To give the NBA such a effing black eye, like somebody cheating?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, you
Really
exiled.
quick,
Adam
real
Silver.
quick, if I'm not mistaken,
No, hey,
for the-
Raggy, you caught that I didn't say Silver, right? Who's
I did. I didn't know if you did that on purpose or not. Like Stern. Okay.
was it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Isaiah or Ragu, is it just me or did all the first and second seed teams get eliminated? All the teams that clinched bye weeks except Houston.
Well, yeah, that's where I was gonna
and
go next.
I'm
What-
glad you mentioned that because I hate the fucking new format, bro. It sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the playoff format. You're sitting out. It's not good, bro. You need to keep playing baseball.
And granted, don't get me wrong, I know the Dodgers lost, but we also have to think about that too. They didn't have Dustin May, Walker Buehler, Urias. They didn't have
Yeah, I know.
a stacked bullpen like they usually
I
do.
know. I was just talking about that with that was who was that I was talking about that with? Was that you?
It was with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just kind of hard to win in baseball.
sure.
You have to have a bullpen.
So okay, JC, I guess you want this Rangers Phillies World Series.
Yeah, I got Rangers Phillies too. That's gonna be, and I want Mr. Bryce Harper to get that ring. Make his trade work.
Well, I wanted your takeaways from the Dodger series too.
What is there to take away? They choke.
Like they
Pitching,
always do.
and we didn't have the timely hitting. I feel like the playoff format kind of cools off your bats. And did I say pitching?
What about the 4 or 5 straight homers in like one inning though?
Yeah,
you know.
that's what ultimately did. That's what ultimately did.
They called
And it
one
was back
off,
to
and then the
back.
nigga turned around and hit one right after that. Anyway,
And real quick,
And that was like the
disappearing
most-
act.
if I'm not mistaken, that was like the most in postseason history in one inning.
And on top of that, Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, they went a combined. I think it was like 1 for 21 at the plate.
So yeah, there
Throughout
you
the
go.
series.
No timely hitting, home runs aside. You know what I'm saying? They didn't hit either.
Ragu sounds like you're not gonna spend a lot of time on that.
No need. There's no need, bro.
I mean, I said pitching 3 times already.
The pitching was terrible. Mookie and Freddie were terrible. The whole lineup was terrible. It was just bad. Can't win
And the
fucking
playoff format sucks. as well.
Braves, man. The dang Braves too. I was surprised when they were. I was like, damn.
At least
They
they
were
I was a
the
little
best
happy.
team
I ain't gonna
in
lie. I was a little happy about that.
So does anybody here contest to Ragu's Rangers and Phillies prediction?
No, I don't.
Dre?
Yeah, I do.
Who's in your World Series come October 27th?
Hey, look at you, JC, doing your research.
So look, don't patronize me. He answered the damn question.
Hey, I'm J to the MFNC. You feel me?
Damn, it is the World Series.
I'm the J to the MFNC. I'm a worldwide player.
Man, make 1 million MLB videos a day, and that's what you focused on right now. This is your floor.
Yeah, no, I'm excited, bro. It's gonna be. Oh, Isaiah, go ahead. We didn't hear your.
Nah, he said he agreed with Ragu.
Oh, he agreed.
You were the only
I'm
one that
excited
contested,
to
so I
see,
wanted to
bro.
know who you got going to the World Series.
I got Texas and Philadelphia, and then I have Philadelphia winning it.
This nigga ain't listening at all. So you agree with Ragu?
Oh yeah. I already said that. I thought we were. Yeah, my bad.
Jay Will?
I'm always praying for Houston's downfall. So what that means,
You just don't love none
as
of the
the rest of the world.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but there's two teams I really can't stand. Houston, the Astros for obvious reasons, and I for some reason just can't stand the Braves. So I mean, those two teams are out. So in my mind,
Yeah.
I hope they take it. Actually,
Well, we shall see. We will get part 2 of this next week. But some of y'all I shall see on Thursday. We have our NBA predictions episode, which I'm excited for and can't wait. And it'll be a two for 1 week. NBA is right around the corner. I believe on the 24th is the premiere day. And yeah, I think that's
next Tuesday.
real quick, Isaiah. They had an early prediction. Real quick, I know this is not what we're talking about. It'll be real quick.
He also bullshit. He also bullshit. Don't listen. Don't listen.
No. They had an early prediction, and I'm just letting you know right now, it's going to be another party in your city when the Golden Knights win it again.
All right.
That's all I wanted to say.
The fucking hockey.
Sorry, Ragu, chill.
All right.
Go Aces, man. I need y'all to go ahead and close that thing.
Hey, yeah,
man.
Dre, I thought you was up to be on some.
all right. Well, thank y'all for
Nah.
rocking out with us the way y'all have been, man. That's episode 72 in the books, man. Make sure y'all continue to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's take this to the furthest extent. Thank you to my brothers, man. I know this episode looked a lot different than the last one when I was over here on my solo dolo, but we made it through. And we're going to give you a 2 for 1 special this week, man. We got another episode coming on Thursday, our NBA predictions episode. And that being said, man, go Lakers, go Rams, go Dodgers. Peace. See y'all later.
Go Patriots.
Raiders.
So-